Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You don't know, man's forgot his own intro, bruv. You already know what time it is. Welcome back. Do you know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. It's time for your Real Madrid versus Barcelona watch-along. Man's brain just froze there for a second. I think it's because I didn't know if my audio was connected. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, cool. Big up, your damn selves in the building. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Listen, I do stay away from the Madrid derby, but El Clasico I'll never leave. Do you know what I mean? I'll never run away or walk away from El Clasico, even though you never know really what you're going to get from these two teams. But especially Barcelona against Man United, I was very disappointed with Xavi, man. I was disappointed. I know he had some players missing, but I just feel like he didn't react. Now we're looking at this Barcelona team. There's some other players missing. I'm already looking at that starting 11 and I'm already a little bit annoyed. You're telling me quality internet is not interneting. Let's see. Yes, I do see some pretty dodge connection actually. So yes, let me test. Let me make some tests and we'll get it sorted, people. As long as you can hear me clearly, then we go from there. But yeah, in terms of these two teams, obviously we saw Real Madrid absolutely destroy 140. What do you mean 140 quality? It's telling me I've got an excellent connection. Why is my connection so poor? Doesn't make any sense. You guys are telling me that the connection's mad. Doesn't really make any sense. Deadass thought my internet was moving mad. Amortization, the pixels. Bruv, what's going on? All right, cool. Let me quickly make a few adjustments. All right, so let's just quickly just reload this thing. Because everybody's telling me this is moving mad. How can it be moving mad? Maybe I'll kick myself out and come back in. All of my shit is moving fine. I've got prestige Wi-Fi today. There should be no issues. This is unacceptable. Bruv, what? What are you guys? Unstable. Bruv, what's going on? I'm not liking this. Hold on a second. I'm not liking this at all. Me blurry. Bruv. It got worse. All right, you know what? Let me come in and come out. One sec. Let me come in and come out. This is unacceptable. All right, how are we looking now? We good? Let me test this. This is unacceptable. This is outrageous. I am paying my internet. Bruv, this is unacceptable, bruv. Let me take a look. See what you man are telling me. Yeah. Better? Yeah, maybe it just needed a little reload. No? What? Bro, what's going on? Why am I, bro? Okay. All right. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. Bro, stop. No, don't start trolling now. Guys, don't start trolling. This is serious. Don't start trolling. No, some of you are being silly. Some of you are being very silly. Oh my God, I can see the quality is mad. Hey, bro, what's going on? This quality is disgusting. Oh my God, I can see it on my phone. It's making me ill. It's making me unwell. What's going on? That's disgusting. 1 second. No. What the hell do you think you're doing, bro? Hold on. Nah. This is a disgrace. Nah, what's going on? I just saw that. This is a disgrace. I'm actually mortified. Whoa. What the hell? These men are taking the piss. It's not my camera. Bruv. I'm getting stitched up, guys. Bro. What? It's not the camera, because remember, the camera's only covering this. So we're looking at the template here. If you look at the template, it's moving mad dodge. It's got nothing to do with the camera. Better? Nah, bro, it can't be the camera. Bro. I'm gonna clean the camera. But it can't be the camera. This is mad. Nah, that's crazy. Or maybe it is the camera. Hold on. Yeah, let me just give that a little scrubbity scrub. Let's see what's going on. I swear, if I put this shit back on and I am in less 80p than I should be, I'm looking for refunds. I am looking for refunds. Hold on a second. When I put this back on, this better be some Harry Potter shit. This better be all okay. How we looking? We look good? Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Come on. I'm seeing an increase in quality. No, I'm not. Bro, it's still looking mad. Stop it, please. Bro, what do you mean it's worse? Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Man said the less we can see, the better. Nah, you man are taking the piss. Hold on a second. Brothers, what did I do to deserve this, man? The graphics look lit. What's going on? Why am I being stitched up? OBS, you bunch of bastards. Honestly. Is it fine now? Yeah, look, we're the redeem team, as Cams would say. Responding. Yeah, we're responding. We got to go back. 1-1. 1-1. Yeah. I see it starting to look clearer. We're responding. Yeah, it's getting there. It clears up over time. Better, but not the usual. Not the usual quality. Not the usual standard. My heart bleeds. Honestly. Man said dirty tissue. Dirtied it up. Bruv, hold on. Bruv. I need it. Hold on. Let me text somebody, man. Let me get a tissue. This is a crisis. Anyway, I'm gonna go through the lineups. All right, let me go through the lineups before we continue to keep fixing this issue. Technical difficulties. Courtois in goal. Carvajal at right back. Militao, Rudiger, Nacho, Modric, Camavinga, Kroos, Valverde, Benzema, and Vinicius. So it's looking like a 4-3-3, but you know Valverde is going to tuck in as an extra midfielder, and you know how it's all going to go. I kind of wish Rodrigo was starting. Rodrigo. I wish Rodrigo was starting on the right flank, and he didn't go with Toni Kroos. I think the last time I watched Real Madrid, it was good to see Modric, Camavinga, and Valverde in the midfield three. I think that was against Liverpool, actually, in the Champions League. So, yeah, I'm not really too happy. Listen, I've got full bars on this internet. I've got full bars on this internet. This internet is interneting. So please don't cuss Sky. This is not Sky's fault today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know why everything looks so blurry. You guys are cussing. This is crazy, man. All right, let's give it a little wipe, guys. And then when it comes back, bruv, it's not even about this, guys. It's about this is kind of cool. Woo! This is the template. It's got nothing to do with the camera. It's the template. And I don't know why the template is moving like this, but it is. This is what is happening. We're gonna give it time. Do you know what? I'm blaming YouTube. I'm gonna give YouTube time to fix themselves, okay? I'm gonna give YouTube. You got yourselves 10 minutes to fix the hell up. All right. This is definitely a YouTube issue. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else. Change the bit rate on OBS. It might be I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep going through the settings. But anyway, so that's the Real Madrid team against Liverpool. They didn't play that midfield three, and I did enjoy the performance. So I'm not too sure about that midfield. But listen, let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes. And then in terms of Barcelona, we've got ter Stegen, Koundé, Araujo. Alonso is playing centre back. What did we do to deserve this? Oh, what did we do to deserve this? Honestly, I'm not downloading anything. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's all G. It's all G. It will fix itself. I don't know what we did to deserve that. Alonso is playing at centre back, guys. It's better now, yeah? Cool. Yeah, it's got to be. It's all about the graphics, so we'll see if that improves over time. So yeah, Alonso at centre back, not a fan. Balde at left back, and then De Jong, Busquets, Kessie, and then Rafinha, and then Fernan Torres, and then Gavi at left wing. So Barcelona team, it's good to have Gavi back because I felt like Gavi and Pedri both being missing against Manchester United was definitely a massive disappointment. They didn't really have the right guys in between those lines in those areas. I didn't like it. Sergio Roberto, don't really remember him making too much of an impact. And then they also had Kessie, who really got forward. It was kind of Kessie and De Jong kind of splitting the workload, I guess the load to kind of move forward, but it just wasn't the same, man. Pedri makes a massive difference to this team. Still no Pedri today, is still not going to feel the same. So yeah, Kessie's not going to be able to play in those areas and pull up. So wasn't great from Barca. It wasn't great at all, but it is what it is. And no Lewandowski as well. Is he injured? I'm guessing Fatty still can't start games, even under these circumstances. This guy is still on the bench and can't get into the team. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess he's just not. I don't know what Barcelona fans think of this at this point, but Christensen's on the bench. I don't know why Christensen's on the bench as well. That is slightly concerning. Not sure exactly what the issue is there. So yeah, there's quite a few players missing, guys. And that kind of makes me think that this is going to be a lot more even than what we saw last time for sure. Maybe even swaying towards Real Madrid. Last time we watched these two teams, it's a situation where we saw Barcelona absolutely batter Real Madrid. I think it was 3-0 in the end. 3-0 win for Barcelona. Absolute clean sweep. Brilliant performance from Gavi and Pedri. Gavi in particular, I think Gavi got 2 goals in that game, or a goal and an assist. I think it may have been one or the other. It was a very, very strong performance. So, yeah, he's not in the team today. We're going to get predictions going. Let's see. Is it washed up again? Bruv, oh, maybe I should not have done anything. Anyway, let's see what you guys say. He's not fully fit. Yeah, let's get some updates. Is he injured? Is he injured? He must be injured. Or I don't know. Yeah, he must be injured, guys. He must be. There's no way they wouldn't start him if he was fit. No way. It's too important to them, man. They don't have any other option. They don't have any other option. Their options in this position are light. Let's get the predictions going in the chat. I don't know what's been going on with the quality today, but I think we've managed to rescue it. Bro, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Probably because, yeah, it's clear now. Okay, cool. It's nothing to do with my Wi-Fi. That's the funny thing. Maybe it's because when I was plugging in devices, I plugged them in while I was actually on StreamYard. So maybe they just didn't connect to full capacity. All right, cool. So Real Madrid versus Barcelona predictions. We watched both teams fairly recently, so we have a good idea of where they're at. Barcelona, I was more disappointed with the in-game management from Xavi against Manchester United in the second leg. I felt like he could have responded, especially when Anthony came onto the pitch for Weghorst. And Man United, from that moment, the whole course of the game kind of went in their favor, and Xavi just never reacted with the substitutions quick enough. And then obviously the equalizer came, and then Man United just turned it around. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest, with Xavi there. And for Real Madrid, I mean, they conceded 2 goals against Liverpool, but then they just responded like crazy. It seems like YouTube issue, try Alt F4. I mean, at the moment, it seems like everybody's telling me it's okay. So I'd probably prefer not to touch anything, if that's the case. If it's a YouTube issue, then wow. All this slander that I've been catching needs to be revoked. Is it a YouTube issue? I don't know. I think it would be trending on Twitter if it was. All right, so is it on BT Sport? I didn't know BT Sport got. Remember last time we tried to watch a Copa del Rey game? It was the Real Madrid game, and we could not, for the life of us, find the match anywhere. It wasn't being covered anywhere. So I'm guessing they've learned their lesson. Somebody's finally picked up this match. For the Madrid derby, we could not find it on any channel. Some people are telling me it's on BT Sport 1. Is it on BT Sport 2? I don't know. But yeah, we could not find this game anywhere last time. Is it on BT Sport 1 or 2? Alt F4 would just close whatever you have open. Which one of you is an op? Who just told me that? The stream's cool. Cool, I won't touch it. No. We're not going to let you get away with that. Who told me to do that? Someone's playing against me. You little snake. This brother is a snake. He told me to press Alt. I was going to Google it just to check what it would do. Shut down my whole computer, delete all files or some bullshit. Yeah, this guy is playing against us. Shortcut often used to close the current active window. You're a dickhead. That is some dickhead behavior. Nah, yeah. We're keeping an eye out for you. I'm going to remember your name. Wow, you really tried it, didn't you? This guy really, really tried it. Yes, I am. Bro, I didn't even, bruv. Okay. I didn't even, all right, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just testing my reflexes. It's a good thing I didn't do, I wasn't reactionary and just pressed the crap out of the buttons like crazy. Are you doing Dortmund versus Leipzig tomorrow? Yes, I am. I will be doing the Dortmund versus Leipzig game. I'm very, very, very excited to cover that because we've got stakes in both those teams. Dortmund is an opportunity to kind of do a bit of spying on them before we play them next week in a very competitive game as well. So we're going to learn a lot about Dortmund in their normal environment before we play them in the second leg, 1-0 down, going to Stamford Bridge. And then for Leipzig, we've got Christopher Nkunku to keep an eye out for as well, who's basically our player. So yeah, I'm very, very interested in that game. We're going to be watching it for sure. And that will make up for the fact that we're not doing Liverpool United in some capacity because obviously I've got F1. So we're covering, RB Leipzig versus Dortmund or Dortmund versus RB Leipzig. Then we'll do Chelsea versus Palace on Saturday. And then Sunday, I won't be covering any game, unfortunately. All right, cool. Big up DG in the building. Big up. Yeah. Tottenham cooking today. People are telling me about that. No one's running. I genuinely just forgot what day it was, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I was at an event, and then when I clocked it, I was like, oh shit. There's no one can really cook me anymore, surely. I mean, we're already dead. You know, after Southampton, man, there's no way going. There's no way back from that, to be honest. Pedri, Dembele, and Lewandowski all injured for today's game for Barcelona. So if you're wondering where those guys are, they are out injured. Everything good on stream? Let me just check it quality-wise, man. We've been struggling today. Still keeps coming up like crap for me. Hold on a second. Maybe it's just... let's see. All right, cool. So those are the injuries for Barcelona, unfortunately. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. On the bench, there's some options there, but I feel like those injuries have impacted them massively. Rafinha needs to step up today. I'll say that. He was not good against Manchester United. He was kind of the go-to guy, in comparison to the other flank, and he didn't really do anything against United in that second leg. So big game for Rafinha. I'll be watching. Fernan Torres as well. He has to step up. Big shoes to fill. Real Madrid, they've basically got their almost full-strength team out there. They're only missing Alaba and Mendy, obviously, at left-back. I think he's been out for a while. Haven't seen him in ages. But apart from that, it's pretty much their strongest team. Most of their top players are in that team there. So, yeah, this does favour Real Madrid. I'm going to check what you guys have said in predictions, but this is definitely leaning towards Real Madrid. 65% of you have gone with a Real Madrid win, 11% draw, and 24% Barcelona. I think in terms of the second leg, Liverpool, I think that's done as well. I just can't see Real Madrid letting that slip, to be honest. I think that's done. I really, really do. I think Real Madrid will close that game out. You're 5-2. You're at home. There's no way. They're going to give that lead up. There's no way. Low quality from the camera. Bro, why does it keep changing? I genuinely don't understand. Connection is unstable. Bro, do I need to reload the thing? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it just keeps ducking in and out. It's really weird. Let me make sure the hotspot's on. I'm gonna quickly, let me see if I can quickly just jump over here. Bruv, where did we go? All right, here we are. Well, let's see if that does anything. I'm just on my hotspot for a second. It's not my camera. I don't know why the connection's moving a bit unstable, but we're just gonna just run with this for a second. Let me know if it's okay. Might be OBS. I think it might be OBS, to be honest. I do think it might be OBS. Big Six gonna be lit today. Listen, I rang Toby. I did ring him. Yeah, I've connected back to the Wi-Fi. Let's see how that goes. Don't know what's going on today. All right, yeah. In terms of, yeah, cool. It is where it is. In terms of Toby, I did ring him yesterday. I did ring him, and he just immediately, bang, just left. Cut the call. Man was not happy. He was not happy. He was pissed. He was fuming. So I don't know how he's feeling today. I haven't spoken to him. I think he said in the chat that everybody should stay on his good side and avoid pissing him off. He's very angry. I think personally he's going to slaughter his own team. He's going to absolutely drag the crap out of his team. And then after that, if there's anything left for the rest of us, then fantastic. But, you know, he's gonna open up his team like a carcass. It's going to be crazy. So if there's anything left for us, then cool. Some people saying it's not your stream, it's YouTube. Yeah, I feel like it might be YouTube, man. I don't know. I shouldn't have any issues, man. My Wi-Fi is on full bars. I ain't got no problems with Wi-Fi. Because if I did, you know, Sky would be getting a hammering. Do you know what I'm saying? Not having Pedri is a big blow for Barcelona. It is. He's such a good footballer. You know, he's brilliant, man. Pedri is a top potential player, man. He's so good to watch. Honestly, when he's playing at his best, he's one of the ones I enjoy watching the most, to be honest. The way he moves kind of just rolls back the years to prime Barcelona, when they had obviously the Xavis, the Iniestas, the way that they were doing those little triangles around people. It was just Barcelona at the times, they made opposition look like they should be playing 4 or 5 tiers below them, like they're just playing in a park near, you know, in a local park. They've taken the piss. When you go back and watch some of the best Barcelona performances, it's pure rudeness, to be honest, the way they used to play. Pedri kind of fits in that mold, the way that he glides, man. He's quality. So yeah, hopefully that's okay now. I just kind of just reloaded the Wi-Fi and hopefully it's okay. Big miss for sure. But there's a few players in that Barcelona team that got to step up. I'm very interested to see how Alonso copes at centre back. It's not something that that I would like to see, but it's something that's apparent and that's there. So we'll see how it goes. Midfield is fine. Kessie, again in there. I guess that's more of a 4-3-3, but usually we know that Barcelona tend to go with a back three, and then Balde will push up, and then it will go 2-2 with the box midfield. One will hang out on the right. Maybe one of those midfielders will split to the left in Gavi. But today, because Alonso is at left side centre back, maybe Balde won't push up as far, because obviously from a pace standpoint, Alonso's can be got at. I don't know. I'm interested to see how Xavi copes with that situation. But Christensen is on the bench. Big Six is tonight. Yes, 10 o'clock. It is. He must be injured yet. There's no way they wouldn't start him. There's no way they wouldn't start him if he was available, if he was fit. This is, I mean, I don't know if there's any Real Madrid Barcelona fans in the chat. Let me know how much the Copa del Rey actually means to you. I don't know where you guys rank it. Obviously in England, FA Cup is ranked obviously much higher than Carabao Cup, but it depends on how much you need a trophy, I guess. You know, the teams that aren't starving will maybe look at the competition and say not really too bothered, or if they've got other things to aspire for, they will 100% just kind of turn a blind eye to it. But if you're starving, like I am in a way, but Man United fans even more were starving, then then they cherished that Carabao Cup there the other day. I don't know where the Copa del Rey really ranks for you guys. It's like an FA Cup. I mean, most countries only have one domestic cup. They don't have two. I feel like I would like us to go in that direction personally, just purely because we have a lot of games as it is. I want to see the quality of the football go up. I want to see the quality of the football at the highest at all times. And if getting rid of a competition could do that and give players more of a break and the quality goes up, then I wouldn't be completely against it. But yeah, we are the ones with two cup competitions with no winter break. Let's see. 3-2 a la Madrid. Real Madrid don't really care. I'm not a fan of either team, but it is losing its prestige. Okay, fair enough. Premier's the only league with two. Others only got one. Yeah, exactly. You're just salty went out to City. Carabao Cup can bounce. I hear it. Thing is for me, yeah, is that I just feel like there's just too much. I mean, it used to be like, okay, some players are susceptible to injury. Some players are injury prone. Now it feels like everybody's injury prone. At least it does for me. It feels like everybody's injury prone. So at that point, I got to start looking at other factors. Can't be always the medicals and the players. It's got to be, for me, the amount of games. It's insane the amount of games they play. In other sports, you get a lot more. You get a lot more rest, man. A lot more respite than you do in this one. This sport, there is literally no rest. These athletes are, when it comes to fitness, they're right up there, man. If not at the most, probably maybe the fittest athletes out there. There's much less breaks, and if they were to go down the World Cup route of keeping the ball in game, by giving that extra time at the end of matches, that rule that we had in the World Cup, where basically it could be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minutes of added on time if the ball goes out of play too much, that would actually kill the players even more. Now, obviously, it would probably prevent them from time wasting, but bruv, the amount of stoppages you get in like some American sports, the amount of breaks you get in F1, obviously that's a different type of sport entirely. You're very much claustrophobically caged into a seat, and the speed of the car is bruv, it's actually very, very draining, very draining sport. But at least you got your summer breaks and your winter breaks, and I don't know, man. I just feel like football is there's just nothing there. It's just nothing there in terms of breaks. It just doesn't exist. We've got the international break coming up in March. Games on BT Sport 1. They play 100 games a season in NBA. That's cap. I don't watch NBA, so I'm not saying like there's nobody else that is putting it out there, but there's very few. There's very few other sports that are putting out this amount of this amount of pressure on their athletes. I feel like this workload is ridiculous. And NBA games, I mean, how long are NBA games in terms of like they're 48-minute games? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm not no NBA expert, but I knew their games ain't longer than football. I know they're not longer than that. So yeah. Let's see. This season is 82 games in NBA, 82 games more but maybe more post-season. NBA in and out subs though. Yeah, it depends, isn't it, on the rules. Obviously, we have 5 subs in football, so that helps. That helps with. But does anybody feel like the 5 subs has maybe impacted the way games kind of come to an end? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me again, because to be fair, there has been a lot of late winners. I don't know if there is as much drama as there used to be. I don't know. I'm just trying. Maybe I'm just overthinking it too much. It doesn't feel like there's as much like late winners, and I don't know. It just feels like with 5 subs, potentially you can read a game from the 75th, 70th minute a little bit easier than you could before. And maybe it's just a Chelsea thing. This game doesn't kick off until 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock troops, 8 o'clock, bro, 8 o'clock. BT Sport 1 kickoff. I'm shocked that they're covering this, but I'm glad they are. Because when we tried to get the Madrid derby, we had to go all the way to, we had to go all the way to some next channels. Like, man, I had to check the Caribbean channels out to see if they were covering the game, the Madrid derby, the New Zealand sports channels, everything. It was mad. It was insane. Let's see what's being said in the comments. This is the reason why I want Tuchel to replace Xavi. Utter Spanish bias. What is Alonso, Garcia, Alba, Roberto still doing at your club? Xavi out, Tuchel in, Madrid will win. Whoa. Whoa, where'd that come from? Okay. Okay. This game doesn't have the hype that it used to. It doesn't. And I'm trying to keep it going. You know, I'm like, nah, I can't miss a Madrid derby. It's two of the biggest football clubs in the world. There's hatred there. There's hopefully going to be some quality in the game. But you're right, it doesn't have what it used to. When you go back to the old El Clasicos, when it was Jose Mourinho versus Pep, when it was Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Messi, Neymar, Suarez, and then on Real Madrid, you had Ronaldo. You know, you can even go back to Bale and Kaká and Ozil and just the quality of they had the best footballers in the world. When you went through that World 11, which for me was a little bit biased, but most of it you couldn't really argue with. Your Dani Alves's at right back, you know, you couldn't really argue with most of it. They had the best footballers on the planet. It was literally like watching World 11 on FIFA versus Classic 11. Like it was the pinnacle of football. And you could see it when you watched the games. It was just ridiculous. And obviously the whole Messi versus Ronaldo thing, that was huge. And that helped. And like you said, even going back to the Zidanes, the Raúls, you know, the Decos, the Ronaldinhos, the Etos, the Puyols, it's always been mad. But when you go through these teams, there's a few names in these 11s where you're like, why are you playing in an El Clasico? Like, seriously. Why is Kessie playing in an El Clasico? Why is Ferran Torres and Marcos Alonso playing in an El Clasico? This is an El Clasico. What are you, man, even doing here? You, man, would be lucky to even touch the bench in an El Clasico if we're talking about those days. How are they in this? You know, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think Real Madrid's team's a little bit more equipped. Obviously, Nacho's your 6.5 kind of out of 10 guy. Carvajal, they really should have a new right back in by now, to be fair. He's been going on for a while. But yeah, man. And I feel like there was more, but this is football in general. There was more like characters. So when you go through these two teams, apart from maybe, let's see, who's the characters? Obviously, you've got Araujo for Barcelona. That's a big character. Rudiger maybe for Real Madrid. You know, Benzema. I think when you go back, when you look at the Puyols, when you look at the Ramoses, you know, when you look at the Pepes, the real shithouse monsters, the ones that would fight, cause beef. It used to be literally scraps. I don't really feel like there'll be a scrap today. It doesn't feel like there'll be a scrap. It feels like it will be, you know, a nice game. I don't expect any problems. I don't expect any issues. Back then, when those lot were going up against each other, it was minimum. You're getting red cards. You're getting those problems. But I think that kind of goes across the board in football, to be honest. I think that kind of goes across the board. It's just not the same as it used to be in terms of these duels. You don't really have your rivalry of Keane and Vieira. You don't have that now. You don't really have that. I'm trying to think of in the chat, actually. Let me know the biggest and best duels in football in terms of player versus player for two maybe rival teams. So obviously we've had you've got your Vieira versus Keane. Pepe doesn't play football. You know, even your Mourinho versus Pep, you know, like there was more rivalries. And that's why I loved the Chelsea-Tottenham game 2-2 earlier in the season, because that whole Tuchel versus Conte, I needed that. Like, you know, put that into my veins. Henry and Ronaldo. Red cards nowadays are given easily. Pepe versus Costa, Vinny versus Araujo is as close as it gets today. Yeah, probably, yeah. Messi, Ronaldo peak. Yeah, I feel like today I can't really, outside of what you just mentioned, yeah. Pepe and Ramos versus Diego Costa. Lee Mason versus Don Robbie. Oh, God. We made Matisse, this Barca team that Matisse said will smash. I never said Barcelona will smash you. I thought Barcelona would beat you at home. And I thought that their defense would be a lot better than it turned out to be. Didn't say they would smash you, though. That's definitely not what I said. Can see the same with Madrid tonight. I am leaning towards Real Madrid. Torres versus Vidic. Suarez and Evra. Yeah, that's for other reasons that were mad at the time. That brother, honestly. Suarez just as an individual is scummy, fam. Like, even the biting thing. Like, who does that? Why was he biting people? He bit... How many people did he bite? 3 people. I think he bit someone at Ajax. He bit Chiellini. And he bit Ivanovic. Like, bro, who go around biting people? It's crazy. It's insane. Man was literally getting his jaws and locking into people's skin. Like, what? Well, what is this, bro? I can't even begin to explain what was going on there. Crazy. Arsenal versus Drogba versus Arsenal's defense. Seems like we've got a lot more clarity now. They're just showing highlights of the Real Madrid win against Liverpool. This whole night was crazy. Obviously, Napoli won that night as well. Salah with the pass into Nunes, one hell of a goal, unbelievable goal. Those two, bro, that finish, bro. He caught Courtois completely off guard when he went for the near post flick. And it was just, I couldn't believe what was going on. The fact that Liverpool were 2-0 up inside 15 minutes. Oh my God, Courtois, Jesus. Every time I watch it, it just goes crazy. Yeah, man. But the comeback was crazy. People overlook the fact that he's a cannibal. Bruv, I don't care what you are, bruv. I don't care what you are, bruv. Stop biting people. It just doesn't make any sense. Genuinely, it actually does not make any sense. It's so strange. Adebayor versus Arsenal. Yeah. You just actually don't get that anymore. You don't get it. Bro, there just used to be so much hatred. Everybody likes each other now. It's crazy. There's no hatred anymore. Vinicius. Yeah, I don't know what the goalkeepers were doing in that game. I really don't. Really don't. Let's see what the predictions are saying actually, because yeah, I've got Real Madrid to win this. I'm gonna go 2-1 Real Madrid, especially because they're at home as well, and that Barcelona team has been significantly weakened. So I have to kind of side with Real Madrid slightly. Spurs versus trophies. Rude. It ain't on TV. How can that not be on TV? I swear Sky Sports Football have been putting the games up on YouTube anyway. Pretty much all the Bundesliga. I'm pretty sure the Bundesliga games are on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're so easily accessible right now. Don't even know why, but I saw a Bundesliga game was on. But Bayern Munich versus Union Berlin on Sunday. That was on YouTube. That was easy to get. Van Nistelrooy versus Martin Keough. Pogba versus Souness. They're not. Wow. It's on ESPN. Okay, that's fine. We'll find it anyway. It's all good. Fabregas versus Ferguson. Yeah, I always thought it was on YouTube, but no. You know what? Does anybody remember that Fabregas? There was a fight. I think it was between Chelsea and Arsenal at Wembley. I don't know if it was Carling Cup or FA Cup. I'm thinking that it was Carling Cup. We definitely beat them as well, I think. Oh, did we? It was a big fight that took place on the pitch. Big fight. They're just showing the highlights really actually from both the games. When Barca played Manchester United as well. Yes. It was Fabregas versus Lampard. Cardiff 07. Yes. Okay, so this is where it was. Why are we saying Pizzagate? What am I missing here? Explain that to me, because that's Torre and Adebayor got sent off. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Yeah, it was insane. Bro. I remember that game just bro, people were running around the pitch like players. They were just, I didn't even know what was going on. It was hilarious though. Fabregas versus, oh, that's the Pizzagate thing. Fabregas threw a pizza at Ferguson. My God. Yeah, you used to have all the beef in the tunnels. When was the last time we had beef in the tunnels? I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time there was actually serious beef. I'm trying to remember. Can't remember. Probably forgetting something. Where? Hold on. Can somebody? Where did he get the pizza from? Where did he get the pizza from? He dashed the pizza at Fergie. But where did he get the pizza from? Someone in the crowd? I can't even remember what happened here. Let me type this in because I'm trying to remember what even pizza. Fabregas finally admits to throwing pizza at Ferguson. Real story of Pizzagate revealed. It's a story. There's a whole story behind it. I don't know how Arsenal fans even feel about Fabregas, to be honest, because they kind of claimed him obviously as their own, even though he kind of had to go back to Barcelona. That was his true love, and then you didn't really sign him in the end because Wenger didn't want him. Comes to Chelsea, and brother really did fall in love with the club. When you see him on Twitter talking, he's very, very impartial. He doesn't really lean to either club. And it's very strange for someone to play for Arsenal and Chelsea and kind of try and sit in the middle ground. There's food in the dress. Oh, okay. Yeah. I just can't remember what was even happening. It was in the tunnel. After match, there was a good spread in the changing room. So random. I remember when commentators always say, "Oh, we don't like to see that in the game." No, we do. No, we definitely do love to see it. Oh, more than you can believe. Don't get the game twisted. We would love to see that. Klopp versus Arteta. And look how much criticism Arteta got for all of that. Oh, why is he moving like that? Bro, because this is football. This is football. I didn't get that. There was a whole week span where people were getting onto Arteta for the way he was holding himself on the touchline. I was like, bro, this is football. This used to happen every week or every other week. Battle of the buffet. He's doing his coaching badges at Arsenal. Yeah. That's the last one I remember, really. Lampard versus Klopp. Yeah, that was another one on the sidelines. Didn't really get into a scrap, though. I remember Jose Mourinho and Wenger getting into a scrap. That was wild. I do remember thinking at the time, I can't believe Jose Mourinho is going to go and scrap Arsene Wenger. Like, who goes and squares up to Arsene Wenger? You just don't do that. You just don't scrap Arsene Wenger. It's just one of the things you just don't do, bro. Come on, man. That's like scrapping your granddad. It just, bro. Imagine putting hands up to your granddad. Can you imagine doing that? That's literally what that was. So disrespectful. Specialist in failure. Oh, man. Prime Mourinho was just nuts. Unbelievable. I don't even know how he even got away with half the things he did. Wenger slapped him. Oh, my days. I feel like the one manager that Mourinho had respect for was Ferguson. I don't remember Mourinho ever really piping up to Ferguson. He went for Wenger. He went for Rafa Benitez. He went for a lot of these guys, but he never really went for Ferguson, ever. I think there was just that mutual respect. Just like, that's the Godfather. Don't take the piss. Obviously he ran down the touchline at Old Trafford and did a big ass knee slide or whatever he did, but I don't remember him ever crossing it. I feel like it's difficult to even scrap Carlo anyway in the first place. He's just a very chill guy. He's very calm. Klopp's too nice. Shaking hands with that Pep no rivalry. Yeah, he knows. Jose Mourinho's got more red cards than Serie A players. What's happening with Jose in Roma? Lost at the week. Well, the last game, I don't know. It wasn't the weekend. It was actually on Tuesday. I think it was on Tuesday. They lost. It is on BT. Well, that's what everybody told me. BT Sport 1. I hope it is. That's where I'm at. Yeah, everybody said it's on BT Sport 1. Crazy. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, to be fair, nobody laid a glove on anyone because there was a lot of gap in between. But yeah, the PSG manager was going at the Marseille fans. That rivalry is it's only this season where I've actually really understood just how deep that rivalry is. It's deep. They really hate each other. It kicks off, and I know the PSG ultras are kind of nuts. So yeah. I mean, we saw them turn up to the training ground, didn't they? Jose Mourinho is beefing kids. Let me talk. Oh, yeah. The further you go back, the more beef there is. Them muddy pitches, studs, bruv, everybody used to just be fighting. It wasn't even football. It was just pure fighting all the time. And you could 2-foot somebody up on their fucking... you could 2-foot somebody up on their knee. And that's just about a yellow card. And it's borderline yellow card. It's only a yellow card because it's your third time doing it. Type of thing. If you watch the way Souness used to... Bruv, Souness used to be... Roy Keane on steroids. Crazy. Yeah, man. No, it's nothing. Someone said when sport used to be better. These players would not survive such madness. ESPN Plus tomorrow. That's cool. That's all cool. Oh my God, Millwall. You know, Millwall are actually in the playoffs. If Millwall come up and West Ham, you see them budget cuts that they've got for the Policia in the UK? Yeah, you can forget about it, mate. You see them budget cuts that you've got? Yeah. You better give them their budget. You better do some sort of FIFA career mode takeover or whatever, and give them Policia them monies and recruit properly. Because I'm telling you, don't be having no 2-week training camp for no new Policia and throw them in that because they're gonna get chopped. Listen, if you think that is not gonna kick off, I would be surprised actually if they even let away fans travel to the other ground. I don't think West Ham fans at Old Kent Road is even safe. I don't even think that's even a safe situation. Yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. And the same vice versa. I think, and do you know what? I went to Olympic Park to do the preview of Lawless. And Millwall fans going to Olympic Park in Stratford would be absolute carnage. Because I don't know how they even police that. You know when they've got these tight grounds? Your Craven Cottages, your Upton Parks, your Highbury's, your Stamford Bridge. You can block off the streets, and once you've blocked off the roads and you've kind of laid out the paths, and as long as you don't let them get too close, you should be able to police it. If you've got enough guys on site, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that at the Olympic Park. It's just space everywhere. I think it's obviously the stadium's on an island. But outside of that island, it's just space everywhere. It's just too many different avenues. Westfield, there'll be people kicking off in JD Sport. You got to police that in Westfield. You got the Stratford. You got ends in Stratford still. Them little detours, them little roads there. That's all gonna kick off over there next to the pubs and the shops there. Yeah, in the little estates, bruv. Then you got the big main roads, bruh. There's no. They'll catch you from every angle. You want to go in Westfield, they'll get you in Westfield. You want to go on the main road, they'll get you on the main road. Jubilee Line Central, they got you in all the trains. Then you want to rock up in the ends, they got you in the ends, bruv. There's no way that ain't kicking off. There's no way. There's no way. They would have their hands full. They would have their hands seriously full. Oh yeah, this is it's Football Factory, a place where they do docs. They do kind of like docs. And is there a documentary that I should have watched? I think there is, isn't there? You guys, I can't remember the name of it. You're going to give me the name, surely. Players are just walking out. It is on BT Sport 1. Busquets and Benzema just leading their teams out at the moment. Kickoffs in 3 minutes. Bro, it's mad. I've only been to a couple Millwall games. Never again. They can get promoted, yeah. They're in the playoffs. They're in the playoffs. Now, most likely they won't. It just never seems to happen for them. I'm sure they'll get knocked out. If they stay in the playoffs, I'm sure they'll go out in the semis or maybe even the final. If Millwall come up, I'll be shocked. It just doesn't feel real. When was the last time Millwall was in the Premier League? It's been ages. Over 2 decades minimum. Let me Google this because I don't remember the last time they were in the Premier League. Someone might give me the answer way quicker than I'm going to find out. Let's see who actually gets this right. Game's going to kick off. I'm going to get timer on screen in a minute. See if the chat's even answered this already. They've never been in the Prem. There's no way. They've never. Wow. Has it been that long? Whoa. I thought they would have sneaked a little promotion somewhere and then, you know, gone straight back down. Wow, has it really been never? That's crazy. You're saying someone said 1980s? Club had a brief spell in the top flight between 1988 and 1990 in which they achieved their highest ever league finish of 10th place in Division 1. Yeah, it looks like they've never been to the Premier League when it was renamed. They reached the FA Cup final in 2004 and qualified for Europe playing in the UEFA Cup. So that's even mad as well, to be fair. Fair play. That's crazy. So this was their first time. Yeah, bruv, if you don't think they're coming up, they're not coming up quietly. They're not coming up quietly. If they come up, it's bedlam. It's bedlam. Absolute bedlam if they come up. I don't have plans for Toby. I just let the thing flow and then, you know, act accordingly. You know, I don't have plans. I don't make plans. I don't make plans. I make problems. I don't make plans. I make problems. That's the rule. That's the rule for this episode. No plans, just problems. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry about it. I don't need to rehearse this. I've been waiting for this moment all week. No plans, just problems. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It will all come in. It will all be in place. The plan will be in place easily. There's no need for any sort of prep. It comes naturally. This one, it comes naturally. I do this for a living. Whereas game's just kicked off. Let's get this timer up. There's a little delay. I'm gonna have to throw up a new one. Game's kicked off, guys. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Is there any Madrid fans in the chat? Let me know if you're a Madrid fan in the chat. Barcelona fans in the chat. I just want to see how many of you guys are in there. I'm going to end the poll. Results are coming in now. But yeah, if you're a Real Madrid fan. Ooh. Hey. Slow down there, buddy. I ain't even got the timer ready yet. Slow down there, buddy. These guys are trying to score a goal already. Look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid came on violence. Is that Modric? Bro, somebody needs to test Modric. No. You see Modric, he's fake. Somebody needs to investigate Modric. Find out what's going on there because he's definitely on something. How are you breezing past people at your age? Do you see the way he played against Liverpool? He was breezing past people like it was nobody's business. Nah. Got to test Modric at this point, man. If he does it again next year, then I'm afraid the accusations will begin. This guy is not a real human being. I know people will say Hairline, but you got to start talking about these guys. These guys are going under the radar. These Modric guys, nah, this Modric guy is not a real guy. When was the last time we've seen a midfielder, especially one that started at 18 years of age, in terms of like the hype and everybody knew about him at Dinamo Zagreb, and then for him to now be still kicking it at the top at this age, it's not really making sense. It's Really not making sense. Only Kroos, at least you could say, is kind of like regressing slightly, calming it down, slowing it down. Like that's more realistic. But what Modric is doing is not real. Whoa, there's a lot of Ala Madrid going on in here. No, I know you're not a Real Madrid fan, but you're just shouting for them regardless. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Ala Madrids. Whoa. All right, there's a few Barcelona fans as well, maybe. Big up the Barcelona fans. Big up the Real Madrid fans. Crazy. You bet on Real. Mad. Ala Madrid. I think people just dislike Barcelona. I think there's a lot of people in the chat that just don't like Barcelona. It's probably the accurate depiction of the situation. So Forza Barca, is Forza Barca the most like popular like motto, or is it? I know the motto, I guess, is more than a club, which I kind of didn't buy after the whole economic levers of not paying De Jong thing. It's going to take you a while to get that more than a club motto back, because that whole not paying De Jong, yeah, that didn't feel more than a club. That didn't feel very more than a club. It wasn't giving me more than a club vibes. Yeah, that was mad. So more than a club is the motto, but Forza Barca, and then you've obviously Ala Madrid. Oh, Visaba. Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, Forza's Italian. So why was I always thinking, bro? Why was I always thinking Forza Barca? You don't mind, you just want good game, yeah, fair. Yeah, I'm just here. I just want goals as well, to be fair. Ah, it's Visca, not Forza. Okay. I don't know why I always be hearing Forza. Don't miss my super chat. Forza Juve. Forza Juve. When you back with rants. No, I didn't run, bro. I don't run, bro. I don't run. If I'm missing something, it's because either I was elsewhere or I just completely didn't remember. And I wasn't at an event today. I completely forgot it was Thursday. But remember, you need to remember, I was there last week, bro. We lost to Southampton. It doesn't get worse than that. It literally, nobody can cook me worse than after losing to Southampton. Like, it literally doesn't get any worse than that. It doesn't get any worse. It doesn't get any worse, honestly. Here's Carvajal. Imagine trying to duck the smoke as a Chelsea fan this season with all of the games we've lost. You'd be missing. You'd be absent for most of the content, really, if you was trying to duck smoke. It's impossible to duck smoke for Chelsea this season. We lose every other week minimum. You can't duck any smoke. The house is always on fire. You know, there's no ducking smoke when the house is always on fire. If there was a little situation in the kitchen where you may have burnt some toast, and it was a little every now and then situation where you might drop points, but you're still in top four, that would be maybe, yeah, ducking the smoke. If I was to lose to a Southampton and it was my first defeat in 5 or 6, that would be me ducking the smoke. But when the whole house is just burning, I don't know what's going on. Are you right, mate? All right, I'll just leave you there, buddy. Is any, bruv, that flashing thing seems, bruv, what's going on, bro? You all right? Yo, bro, you got a mind of your own, brother. Brother, what are you doing? Bruv, what's this thing doing? Am I in Watch Dogs? Bruv, are we in Watch Dogs right now? Somebody's hacked into my shit. I just started doing that all on its own. Arojo's playing right back. Yeah, of course, because anytime Vinicius is on the left wing, I think he always takes responsibility to come out here and deal with it. I kind of say that he's playing right side centre back, so he's still pretty central. All right, let me just relax, bro. Yeah. I'd say he's playing like more right side centre back. Because he's still, the thing is with the thing is with him is that he takes so much responsibility. Like, he just loves defending. So even if he's playing on the right side, he still does a lot of central stuff. So I wouldn't even, it doesn't really feel like he's playing right back. It feels like he's playing right side centre back. Maybe right back when Barcelona have the ball, but when they don't have the ball, he gets back quickly in the middle. Maybe he doesn't trust Koundé. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think most games that I've seen El Clasico, it's always Araujo that comes out to deal with Vinicius. If he sees it as a genuine threat on the wing, then he'll just come out there and deal with them. It's a Man United fan, but I don't like rants. Well, listen, each to their own, bro. Each to their own. Do you know what I mean? Here's what it is. You can't like, not everybody's, I always say on this, I think he knows this, I know this, not everybody's going to like you. There's loads of people that don't like me. Is what it is. It is what it is, bro. That's just how the game goes. It's literally impossible for everybody to like you in content creation. It's not even a goal to try and strive for. But I don't think Rant's minds, to be honest. He ain't really bothered. And neither should he be. If you're trying to please everybody, you will fail. It's not possible. Yo, bring the light show back, bro. I'm not trying to send somebody into an epileptic fit or something, bro. I don't know. I don't even want to do that. You got to do warnings for that stuff. I didn't even know what was going on. That thing just started kind of doing its own, in a world of just started having its own mind there. I don't know what happened. Nacho's underrated. Yeah, Nacho. I mean, listen, he is at Real Madrid. You know, I don't think it's a surprise that Nacho maybe doesn't get his flowers, because he's not exactly Real Madrid. You know, he doesn't scream Real Madrid. You know, he's not a Roberto Carlos or, you know, and Marcelo or one of those guys. You know, Real Madrid demands a level of skill in any position. Doesn't matter what position you play. Even at centre back with Sergio Ramos, that man was able to hit penalties like a madman. Even I think maybe some times he tried to take free kicks. I think like he scored goals. This guy, you know, played out from the back. You know, it doesn't matter what position you play in Real Madrid, you have to kind of be a bit special. And I think if you're not, and you're just a you know, run of the mill type player, 7, 6.5, steady Eddie, Real Madrid is not a place for steady Eddies. So if you are steady Eddie at Real Madrid, you're not really going to get your flowers. And that doesn't really surprise me, because they're only interested in having elite level ballers. They don't really trying to see no bland players. No, you know, everybody's got to have their seasoning. Everybody's got to be marinated. You know what I mean? Let's see. The light started freestyling. It's true, but he's reliable. Seems like, listen, he's reliable, and you do need those dependable players in your team or in your squad. Quality, yeah, you need a utility player. For me, with Nacho, I don't really know where to rank him or rate him, because he's not usually a starter. But for me, I always say, if you've survived at Real Madrid for as long as he has, you have to have something to you. You must have a base level that is just super, super dependable, because Real Madrid is one of the most ruthless clubs in the world. If you're not good, or you make howlers or mistakes, you will be removed from the premises. You know, you will be removed from the premises immediately. They won't waste any time. Real Madrid are pressing really, really high up in Barcelona's half. Definitely putting their foothold in this match. They're definitely trying to get that first goal. Very, very good at the moment. Koundé played in the middle of the back three, so his job is to keep an eye on Benzema. Here's Araujo. Barcelona trying to play out. De Jong, brilliant in the first phase. Ooh, Kessie, well done. That's really good play from Kessie. Heavy touch, gives it away. Kessie. Oh, you should have played it to Vinicius. There was a gap. Look at Modric. This guy is so good. Vinicius. Oh, Benzema. Oh! Is it offside? Oh, it's offside, I think. And Benzema's got the sharpest trim. Yeah, Benzema's not playing around today, man. He's got the sharpest trim. Modric again. This guy just connects the play so well. Benzema just a half a yard, maybe a yard offside. Vinicius pass maybe just a little bit too late for him. Timing is everything. Yo, that Benzema trim is sharp. Jesus Christ. God damn. Sharpity sharp. Offside, yeah. Clear offside. Yeah, good finish. Here's Barcelona trying to respond. Kessie. So Kessie, I'm just asking for Barcelona fans, right? When you have Kessie, De Jong, Busquets, obviously Busquets is going to stay the deepest. But who do you expect to see contributing going forward more? Is it Kessie or is it De Jong? Because when it's De Jong and Busquets next to each other, you just know it's going to be Gavi Pedri, and it's all very cool and you know how it goes. But when you're playing all three of them, in Kessie, De Jong, and Busquets, who is expected to be further forward and contributing to the attack? Who's the better player to do that, De Jong or Kessie? Let me ask you guys. Unlucky. That was insane tech. Yeah. Bruv, we can't even beat Dortmund. I mean, we wouldn't have to play Barca, but if we did go through and had to play Madrid, then bruv, we need to get past Dortmund before we start talking about this football heritage football club, bruv. There's no way I'm expecting us to beat Mr. Football Heritage themselves in their own competition the way we've been playing. That is an uphill battle. Cleared to Stegen. Oh, this is a great poll. Let's run this. Let's run this poll. Who is the best ball-playing goalkeeper? Who is the best ball-playing goalkeeper? I'm going to give you these options. Is it Ter Stegen? Is it Edison? Is it Allison? Somebody said Ramsdale. Oi. Well, I throw him in there anyway. No. Let me not do that, man. Bro, people really want Ramsdale in there. All right, shit. I'm throwing in Ramsdale. This is just Arsenal fans just doing things they shouldn't do. Bro, I'm not saying Ramsdale, man. You Arsenal fans need to chill. It's not every day, man. He is good. He is good with the ball at his feet, but let him do this for seasons before we start. Let him do this let him do it in the Champions League. Yeah, man, you man need to relax, man. It's every day. It's every day with these Arsenal fans, man. Shit. It's every day. I nearly did it as well. Do you know what? I'm throwing them in just to see how many of them wanna run it. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually run it. I want to see just how serious they are about this. If you're gonna be this shameless, I'd say Neuer. No, bro. Ramsdale or Neuer? What do I put in? Man said Pickford. Do not clot my lungs. I'm gonna put Neuer. I feel like Neuer needs to be in there by default, just in case. Man said De Gea. No way we're throwing De Gea in this. Are you crazy? Don't be silly. Yeah, we're not putting Ramsdale in, man. Sorry. Guys are doing too much. All right, there's the poll. It's up. Let me know in the votes. I just wanted to get the reason why I asked, because Ter Stegen really does impress me a lot. Whenever I watch Barcelona, Ter Stegen really is impressing me, man. Obviously, we've always known he's a great ball playing goalkeeper, but yeah, it's just when you see him, you just are very much reminded of how good he is playing out from the back. So I just wanted to raise the question. It's going to be interesting to see what the poll says. And now that it's not a Ramsdale in there, maybe Arsenal fans will actually give me their opinion in between those four, because otherwise it's going to be massively skewed. "16 minutes gone. Man United, Real Madrid ball in. Oh, punched away. Still caged in. Yeah, Real Madrid. Oh, careful. Courtois. Got to watch out for Courtois because he certainly ain't top four. Well, watch out for that guy. He's one of the old-fashioned goalkeepers. Real Madrid just playing out from the back. Modric is such. Modric. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do another poll in a minute. Where does Modric sit in the roster of central midfielders of all time? And let's just say not all time, because many of us would not have seen a lot of midfielders that will get disrespected, which is not fair. Modric in the modern era. Like, where does he sit in the modern era? So let's just say the 2000s, right? Let's just say that. Any midfielder in the 2000s, because everybody then will know and be able to answer, even the young guys. Any midfielder in the 2000s, where does Modric sit? Because this guy is just ridiculously good, man. Like, let's not underplay him at all. This guy is ridiculous. He's actually ridiculous. And it's nuts because the longevity as well is insane. Especially when you look at his first season at Real Madrid, he was getting so much criticism, so much like heat. And people were like, nah, don't think this guy's going to do it. Probably need to get rid of him. And the way he's responded to that and become one of Real Madrid's best ever midfielders, right, to be one of Real Madrid's best ever midfielders, you know how good you have to be? Like, they've been spoiled for choice in that department, in any department, actually, in terms of just players, period. Bro, the send-off he get better be astronomical. Because I wasn't really happy with the Casillas send-off. That pained me when he went to Porto. Casillas was unbelievable. Didn't really get a send-off. It didn't feel like anyway. I think he did get a press conference, but something went wrong there. I don't think he was happy with it. Modric needs to get a serious send-off, man. If they butcher the send-off for Modric, I swear, I'm going to take it personally. You cannot butcher that send-off. Zidane. After Zidane and Iniesta, Real Madrid don't do send-offs. Why? Why don't they do send-offs? Like, why would you not want to congratulate and appreciate the people that have literally been some of the best footballers we've ever seen? Because that's what you have to be. To be a Real Madrid all-time great or a legend, you have to be, therefore, one of the best footballers we've seen in your position. Because that's the levels that you're talking about at Real Madrid. You can't be a legend of Real Madrid and be anything but one of the greatest. Gerard, nah, listen. Let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. Listen, Modric has cleared Gerard, bruv. He's cleared him. Modric has cleared Gerard long time ago. Cleared Gerard, cleared Lampard. As much as I love these guys, he's cleared them, man. He's cleared these guys, bro. Especially on international level. You know what Modric has done for Croatia? It just clears all the English guys out, bro. It just clears them out. I'm sorry. He cleans house with these guys because of what he's done at international level. He almost won the World Cup for Croatia now, bro. Clearing these guys now. Clearing them. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. English brothers ain't. The English brothers are outside this one. Ball in. Because, like, if you're looking at from a footballer perspective, he's just way more talented than these guys. I'm talking about natural talent. He's clearing them. Clearing them, man. Those guys worked really hard to reach the levels they were at, but it took hard work, took graft, grit, determination. But in terms of these Modric guys, the silk is just ridiculous. These guys are just ridiculous footballers, man. Ridiculous. And now we're talking about like the upper echelons. So obviously, like Lampard and Gerard were still ridiculous footballers. Don't get me wrong, they were unbelievable footballers, but now we're getting to like the small, fine percentages, and this is how you have to split them somehow. You have to split them up. Yeah, Modric is just... Oh, I mean, look at him in this game. So much, there's even quite a few moments in this game where you're just watching him, you're just like, Jesus, man. This guy just oozes class. Every time he gets the ball, it's just like, he's just playing on another, painting a whole different picture to everybody else, man. He's in another class. He's in another art class altogether, man. Just ridiculous footballer. Iniesta was unreal. So difficult when you're getting to this conversation, man. Iniesta was ridiculous. So good. It's tough. It's really, really tough, man. I don't even mind what order people put these players in. Like, I won't get heated about it because I just think these guys are just ridiculous. It just depends on what perspective you're looking at it from. Maybe if you supported one of these teams as well, that will obviously give you the favoritism there. I won't have no arguments, man, in the way that people rank these guys because they're just that good. They're just too good. It can't really be cut and dry when you get to this level of player. It's just personal preference, really. They're just that good, man. Woo! Somebody's fallen over. Jesus Christ. Here's De Jong. Oh, De Jong. Whoa. De Jong. Whoa! De Jong. Whoa! Yo, we're getting scraps. De Jong, that's a booking for Vinicius, man. You literally tried to handle De Jong. That's crazy. Nah, man. You need to hold that, Vinicius. You need to hold that, bro. You literally just dragged him back. You need to chill before you get sent off. You need to chill before you get sent. De Jong is so press resistant. Look at this guy. Nah, De Jong, bro, you're holding his neck. Nah. Vinicius, bro. Vinicius, bro. You just have to accept that De Jong is very press resistant, man. There's no nah. De Jong is so press resistant. Yo. You know when someone's that press resistant, it just becomes frustrating. Just becomes anger. Same with like Cover. When Kovacic is at his best, the guy is just, you can't get him, man. You can't. I don't know what it is with these midfielders. Because it's not like they're mad fast. Their ball control and awareness is just stupid. You can't get them. And it's just crazy, man. These type of players, they always intrigue me the most. Because it's like, you're not particularly quick. Like, you're not blazing past people. It's just the fact that your ball control is just at such a level where it's like the ball's glued to your foot. It's crazy. You expect it from wingers, but when these midfielders start doing it, it's just something else. Offside. Someone's saying offside. I love midfielders that just have the bravery to do that. You're in the engine room. There's you know, the midfield position is just so mad because it's like you're in the engine room. You can receive the ball at any angle. You got left, right, behind, forward. You got all of the scanning. The amount of scanning you got to do, yeah, that's offside. The amount of scanning you got to do is ridiculous. You got to defend. You got to pass. You got to tackle. You got to intercept. You got to vision, shoot, bruv. These guys, they have to do everything. And then when you're the best in those positions, I just think, you know, when you're one of the best strikers or you're one of the best right backs or left backs, like, it's great, but you can see the whole pitch or you've got a very specific job. You're going to get your flowers, but when you're one of the best midfielders, for me, it's on another level, man. You're just doing something. You're just doing something on an insane level. So such a difficult position to play. Oh, is it a goal? It's been given. Kessie. Woo! It's being given. 1-0 to Barca. 1-0 to Barcelona. Kessie with the goal. It's been given. Didn't see that coming. Wow. Oh, he's just onside. It's inches. And it's actually not even a great finish. It's a great save from Courtois, and then it kind of just bobbles in back off a defender, I think. Is that an own goal? I think it's an own goal. Someone said Modric is not half the player Gerard is. That's wild. Wow. Yeah, Madrid just couldn't clear their lines. 1-0. Yeah, it was literally just millimeters. Literally just about onside. Now, I'm not really mad excited because it wasn't a great goal, man. It was very scrappy. Very, very scrappy goal. I didn't even know it was a goal, to be honest. I thought it was offside. Really, really scrappy goal. Maybe this fixture has lost a little bit of its worth, its value. And how do we get it back? Cecil Howler. Own goal by Cecil. Oh, I love it. He looks like Militao. Who else? I think he's been called a few players. I actually want El Clasico to be back to the level it was, man. I don't like the fact that it's lost a bit of its juice. Doesn't feel right. Does not feel right. Wow. If Barcelona win this, I'll be shocked. I'm not going to lie. I said that Barcelona would lose. I gave Real Madrid the win in this prediction. So if Barcelona beat this lot, I'd be surprised, man. The votes come in. Edison, 40%. Neuer at 28%. Alisson, 14%. Ter Stegen, 17% in this poll for best ball-playing goalkeeper. Okay. Let's run another poll, actually. Let's do more of these. Best midfielder of modern era. And I'm just going to stick to Zidane, Iniesta, Xavi, and Modric. That's the 4. Camavinga just colliding into Gavi, or Gavi colliding into Camavinga. I'm not sure. Gavi's gone crazy into him there. Yeah, I'm not putting in any ones that would promote bias between Premier League fans of Gerard, Lampard, and I don't think these guys are there anyway. Let's just go with these guys here. Let's just go with Zidane, Iniesta, Xavi, and Modric. People say that Zidane was an attacking midfielder, but I think Zidane was a centre mid. I don't know what you guys think, but I just felt like Zidane picked up the ball first phase, second phase, third phase, wherever. He wasn't just waiting for the ball in the 10. As much as he plays like a 10, I feel like Zidane was a centre mid. Oh, good catch. So I think he should be in this conversation. I don't think he was an attacking mid. I think he was a centre mid. Pirlo. He was an 8. He was a Roma. He just went wherever he wanted, didn't he? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think maybe an 8 is maybe a better way to say it, because he just went wherever he wanted, man. He's had a free roll. Yeah. He just went wherever he wanted, man. I'm going to see what you guys say in this poll. Someone's saying Pirlo. I think Pirlo is in, he's in like top. It's tough, man. There's a lot of players, man. He's definitely in like top 15. 100%. I'm not trying to disrespect Pirlo. He's definitely like, I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget names as well. So when I'm not sure, I just say top 15, top 20, because we're talking about the creme de la creme here. But Pirlo is definitely in there. Top player. But this is tough, man. There's a lot of names, man. There's a lot of names, man. Pirlo is a baller, though. Unbelievable player. He played the game at his own pace, man. And his close control was ridiculous as well. The way Pirlo just used to be able to just, do you know what? When I'm thinking about it, Pirlo was mad. Like Pirlo really probably deserves to be top 10, man. Yeah, man. Let me bump him up, man. He's got to be top 10, bro. Minimum. Pirlo was nuts. Yeah, Pirlo was crazy, man. Might even be higher. I don't know where I rank him. Man. Pirlo is crazy. Close control was nuts. Free kick, switch off play. Played the game at his own. I don't think I ever saw Pirlo even run. Pirlo didn't run, fam. He didn't have to run. Pirlo just literally picked up the ball. If there was people near him, he would figure it out and keep it moving, man. Pirlo was like, yo, you wanna try and speed up the game? Nah, bro. I'll play the game at my own tempo. If I want to speed the game up, I'll speed it up. Pirlo would never let anybody tell him how quick he could play. He would never let anybody tell him what pace the game was played at. He's picking the pace, man. He's picking the tempo himself. So good. Close control was nuts. Stupidly press resistant. Great striker of the ball as well. Yeah, man, Pirlo's right up there. 32 minutes gone. I'm not putting him in that top 4 though, but he's definitely like around it. He's just outside it, maybe. I wouldn't put him in there. Oh, here we go. What's going on? Oh, Real Madrid lining it up. Oh, this is great play. If this leads to a goal, oh, that would have been brilliant if that led to a goal for Real Madrid. Brilliant play. Brilliant play. I'm gonna say we can rank Spanish midfielders in a minute. Let's and I'm not gonna go Xavi or Iniesta. I'm gonna leave them 2 out of it, and I'm gonna put others in there. Zidane is winning 49%, Iniesta 27%, Modric 20%, Xavi 4%. Woo! Xavi 4%. Do you know what? I'm not expecting anybody to tell me Xavi's the best ever. So that's fine. But Xavi was nuts as well. But yeah, fair enough. That is North. Yeah, that was onside. There was somebody offside. I think Rafinha was offside in the goal, but Kessie was onside. Sorry, is it Kessie? Yeah, sorry. Cool. Don't forget Rakitic. Nah, Rakitic is not in here. He's not in here. I rate Rakitic. Rakitic was quality, but Rakitic ain't coming in these convos for me. Nah. Nope. Rakitic ain't coming nowhere near these convos. I'm putting the Gerards, Lampards, all of these guys, Scholes, all these guys over Rakitic. No way. Rakitic ain't touching this conversation. Not for me. No chance. This is a conversation too much for Rakitic, brother. Brother, the fact that you've said Rakitic has actually kind of spun me a little bit. You kind of hit me now. Nah. You can't say that, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Rakitic, are you crazy, bro? No. Rakitic ain't coming nowhere, bro. Fabregas, all these guys are above Rakitic. I could name you like 20 center mids above Rakitic. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I will be disrespectful if I have to be. Rakitic ain't touching so many midfielders. It's not even funny. Gerard, Lampard, Scholes, Fabregas, Patrick Vieira, bruv, all these guys are smoking Rakitic out the park. It's not even a convo. He ain't getting top 20. I don't even know where I don't even know where he's going. Because he hit Busquets, Pirlo, yeah, all these guys, man, smoking him out the park. Kaká, if you can, I don't know. Would you put Kaká as a midfielder? I guess you could, yeah. I think I'd try to push Kaká to attacking midfield. I think I would try to push Kaká to attacking midfield if I could. I think I'm going to take him out of this convo and push him up. I think Kaká's more of an attacking mid. I'm going to push him up, I think. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got attacking mid for me. Schweinsteiger. Yeah, the Germans don't get no love. Why is that, man? The German midfielders, I'm trying to think of them. Bruv, what are you doing, bruv? You trying to get involved in the conversation? Bruv. See, he's buzzing because he heard Rakitic and he started flipping out, man. Even the lights moving nuts. The lights heard Rakitic and just started moving crazy, fam. The lights just switched up. Oh, that was a cheeky little nutmeg. That was a cheeky nutmeg on the right-hand side from, was it Valverde? Yeah, that was cheeky. Philip Lahm. Philip Lahm's tough because he's a Philip Lahm's kind of like one of your modern. He was like one of your modern day inverted fullbacks. Could play DM. Could started at right back. Could play left back. So because he was so like positionally versatile, I'm gonna leave him out of it because I don't really know what position he got. Like 3-4 positions, that guy. So I'm gonna leave him out of it because he didn't just stay in midfield. He kind of moved all over. So I'm going to leave him out of it. But yeah, he was a top player, man. Philip Lahm was ridiculous. One of the most intelligent footballers. One of the most intelligent. IQ was through the roof. Oh, here we go. Left side. Across the box. That was actually a good ball. That was a good ball. Kimmich. Kimmich is similar. Kimmich is another one. Again, started at right back. Can play midfield. Literally very similar to Philip Lahm. Almost carbon copy. Almost carbon copy. Just so intelligent. Xabi Alonso was brilliant. Let's see who's won this poll. Is this poll kind of over? Yeah, let's end this poll. All right, those are the results in the chat. Guti was sick. Guti was... See, I would have been very young when Guti was playing. I've seen loads of highlights. Guti looked like... Bro, yeah. Guti was silky. Some of his decision-making in the final third, oh my God. Deft decisions. Like, just so slick. Proper number 10. Like, yeah, just very, 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 very silky, man. But he definitely would have been just before my time in terms of me watching him, like watching him in real time. I would have been, he would have been just before, because he was like 30 in the early 2000s. Was he hitting around 30 years old? He's part of that Raul kind of era, wasn't he? So I would have been very young, to be fair. I'd have been like 5-6 years old. I just heard Scott McTominay in the chat. Now, this is elite ballers conversations, bro. Yeah, Nah. The reason why I love Pogba, to be honest, I don't love Pogba, but I think Pogba had all of the potential to be in these conversations. I always say it. Like, Pogba had everything. So the fact that Pogba's not in these conversations is such a shame for him, because I think he could have easily been. He had the speed, he had the dribble him, he had the pass him, he had the shoot him, he had the skill. Like, Pogba had everything. I think Lampard said that as well. Pogba had everything. If you could build a midfielder, you'd build Pogba. He had the height, he had the strength if he wanted to. Bro, there was nothing Pogba didn't have. But he's not in the convo because he hasn't done it. When you're in these convos, regardless of talent, you have to do it consistently. And obviously, if you were injured, that's just unlucky, but that's part of it. You have to do it consistently over a 10-year minimum period. Like, we're talking 10 years of top level performances minimum. That's the kind of level we're talking. And some of these guys have done 12, 13, 14, 15 years. So you're not getting into the conversation. No chance. Not getting anywhere near it. Because you can't just do it on talent. It's not about just talent. It's about applying the talent, and then you got to perform. You got to, got to perform, man. One World Cup here, and it's not going to be enough. Oh, he's not connected with that. He's not connected with that, man. Big chance for Real Madrid, but he's not connected with it. It's a great ball from Toni Kroos. Wonderful switch of play. I think it's Carvajal. Why? He's tried to side foot it. He didn't want to. Yeah, he skied it, man. Tough. That's a strikers. Let me run a poll for this one. I definitely want to include Xabi Alonso because he doesn't get spoken about enough. Oh, hold on. The thing is, yeah, I don't want to put I don't want to put midfielders in that don't really play in the same position. Like David Silva's, Juan Mata's, Santi Cazorla's could go into one category. Maybe a Fabregas, but then you can't put a Xabi Alonso in there because it's a different position. I don't know. All right, let me run that one. David Silva, Yeah, let me run that. Who is better? No, this is a better question. Who was the best at their peak? Because if we go off longevity, I don't know if it's too easy for you guys. So we're going to go Fabregas, we're going to go David Silva, we're going to go Juan Mata, and we're going to go... I feel like Santi Cazorla, it's kind of unfair on him because he did have injuries, I think. But he was a baller, man. Probably won't win. Yeah, he's not going to win this, but I just need to give him... I think I'm going to give him his flowers. I'm going to think of somebody else. I don't feel like Santi Cazorla's got a chance, man. Is there anybody else I can throw in? I was going to keep it just Spanish. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't just keep it Spanish. Santi Cazorla's not going to get it, man. Good save from the keeper. Let me put in, yeah, because Santi Cazorla's heights aren't going to, he's just not going to get in. Even though he's a great player. It's just not going to work out for him. So I'm going to go Wesley Sneijder, because Wesley Sneijder at his peak was, yeah, that's definitely worth it. That's definitely worth, yeah, that's worth it, man. I always spelled his brother's name wrong. Schneider. Okay. Oh. Ooh, what am I doing? All right, there we go. Barcelona just pressing. Pole's gone up. Cazorla was crazy, man. I should have maybe kept it Spanish. I don't know, man. Cazorla was crazy. I'm going to put Cazorla in a different conversation. So I'm going to do Spanish, but I'm going to go with a different set. And I've already got 3 names in my head. So I'm going to throw Cazorla in, but I'm going to do it with a different one. Because I do feel like this one is a little bit too much for him, if I'm being honest. I do feel like this one is a bit too much for him. So I'm going to... Because even internationally, he didn't really get opportunities, Santi Cazorla. How many caps did he have for Spain? This is when Spain, honestly, Spain had one of the most competitive squads I've ever seen in my life, at club or international level. Like, they had Juan Mata, David Silva, Cazorla, Xabi Alonso, Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, Fabregas. Brother. David Villa, Torres, Pedro. Bro. They were, bro. And I'm not even talking about the brothers at Valencia. Listen, Spain, they were freaks, absolute freaks when it comes to players. The amount of the national pool. If you ever played Football Manager and you went to the Spanish national pool and you see the amount of players that you have to leave out your squad, it was actually disrespectful. Ballers everywhere. That was insane generation of players for Spain. Unbelievable. I don't think they'll even eclipse that in my lifetime. There's no way they're eclipsing that in my lifetime. Because it's all good to have your Pedris, but they don't have the volume of the players is just not there. The amount of players it was ridiculous. Crazy. I probably missed out bare players. I didn't even go to defenders. I was just talking about midfielders and a couple of attackers. And then obviously you got like Morientes as well. Stupid amount of players. I'm going to check you guys' poll in a minute. Get your votes in. I'm going to do a Spanish one in a minute. Another, like, just only Spanish players. But I'm going to throw Santi Cazorla in there with a couple other guys. See what you guys think. So it'll be interesting. Stupid team, bro. Like, that's fake. It's actually fake. I don't know if France... Yeah, I mean, France, you could say, produce a lot as well. I do feel like that Spain team is higher, though, for me. When I'm going into, like, the Puyos, PKs, Ramoses, like, as much as France have got loads of great centre-backs, they don't have that caliber where, maybe outside of Rafael Varane, but it's not the same. Maybe I'm being a nostalgia merchant, but I just feel like the Ramoses that I'm talking about Ramos, and I'm talking about Puyol, and bruv, it's just not the same. It's not the same for me. And then Jordi Alba, Can't remember right back. Right back, maybe not. Oh, is that a penalty? He's asking, yeah, he's asking them to get up. Even bro, the goalkeepers, Spain goalkeepers, they had Casillas, they had Victor Valdez, they had Pepe Reina, they had Pepe Reina still playing, by the way. They had the Valencia guy, I'm forgetting his name. Top goalkeeper at Valencia. They had like 4 or 5 goalkeepers. Yeah, he played right back. Oh, so yeah, Ramos played right back for the national team. You're right. So it was Puyo and PK in the middle, and then Ramos played right back. De Gea, he's obviously separate generation. You're saying Victor Valdez was overrated. Great ball player, but had a mistake in him for sure. Yeah. Arbeloa. Yeah, he was part of it. Real Madrid and Liverpool, I believe, isn't it? He was right back until Ronaldinho retired him. Half-time in this game, 1-0 to Barca. 1-0 to Barca. I'm going to check on the poll. It's been a great watch along. We're just being into nostalgia, which is great. Some crazy. Some crazy ones. All right, let's see what the poll's saying. Fabregas, 57%. Whoa. I thought David Silva was going to get it, but I like the fact that Fabregas is getting his respect because Fabregas is a ridiculous footballer. Played false 9, played deep line playmaker. Later on in his career, played 8, played second striker, played everywhere. Down the middle. Just don't think he played out wide. That was more Iniesta. Played left wing. But Fabregas deserves his flowers, man. Because David Silva kind of played one role or 2 roles ridiculously well. And that's mad. Mata, fair. I mean, Mata at Chelsea, 2-time player of the year, was literally one of the best midfielders out there when he was doing it. Like he was nuts. I think he had like 35 goal contributions in one season or something. How many assists? He broke the record for something. He did. I can't remember the statistic, but for assists in 1 year, he was ridiculous. I think it was the Rafa Benitez season when we was in the Europa League. But yeah, and then Wesley Sneijder in 3rd. What is Silva played left wing? Yeah, so really when it was David Silva at young age, I think he played wing for Valencia. I think you're right. And then when he went to Man City, he kind of moved more into the 10. That Valencia team brought through a lot of stars, man. David Silva, Juan Mata, David Villa, loads of players. All right, so that one's pretty concluded. So let's run the other one I was thinking of, which is Thiago. Hold on a second. Let's ask whose peak was better. And I'm going to go with Thiago, Xabi Alonso, Santi Cazorla, and I need one more name. I would preferably make it a Spanish player because that would just make it 4 out of 4. But smash up the likes. We're only 1 like away from 200 as well. I've got Thiago. Yeah, I got Thiago, Xabi Alonso, Thiago, Santi Cazorla. Man said Arteta. Don't be silly. That's what I'm saying. The amount of midfielders they had. And we haven't even mentioned, obviously they had Koke. They had loads. Bruv, man said Arteta. These Arsenal fans are relentless. Senna. Yeah, I forgot about Marco Senna. I feel like he maybe needed to move. Didn't he? Guti. I feel like Guti will probably get it. Busquets. Let's actually go. Should we go Busquets? Yeah, let's go Busquets. I don't think Busquets has been involved. Let's throw Busquets in there. Let's throw Busquets in there. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Busquets. All right, cool. No, Marcus Senna can't be on the list, man. But he was a really good player. He's a really good player. I think he was at Villarreal. I don't think he ever really left. Did he leave? Did he play for anybody else? I felt like he was just always at Villarreal. I don't really remember him being anywhere else. I don't remember him being anywhere else. Was he didn't play for just one club. Or did he? I can't remember him playing for anyone else, but maybe I'm forgetting. Definitely spent most of his career at Villarreal, 100%. He didn't hopscotch, that's for sure. If he had another club, I'm guessing it was maybe I'm pretty sure he was in for the Villarreal youth system. Let me check. Is he a one club man? Spent most of his footballing career at Villarreal, making 363 appearances, 11 seasons, 10 of which were in La Liga. He also went to New York Cosmos. He also went to Corinth. He was also at Corinthians and Rio Branco. Hold on. Have I got the right guy? Yeah, I do. It's 40. Yeah, I do have the right guy. Okay. Yeah, bulk of his career, peak of his career at Villarreal. Cool. How about Guardiola? Guardiola's before my time, so I kind of left him out. I'm going with it's not competitive now. The list's too easy. Busquets 53%. Yeah, I thought Busquets would ruin it, to be honest, and it kind of did. Xavi Alonso in second, Cazorla in third, Thiago in fourth. Cool. Yeah. It's pretty easy, that one, to be fair. That's probably how I'd rank it as well. Busquets peak is nuts, man. He's in the top 3. I knew when I put Busquets in there, I kind of just messed it up. All right, let me end that then. That's too easy. Is that the Modric chance? Yeah, it's Modric into the side netting. Barcelona fans are saying they own Madrid. How many defeats in a row would this be? They beat you in the Copa, Super Copa, 3-0. Was that the last time you guys played? Pretty sure it was. We did the watchalong for that. I don't remember if you have played in... I don't think you have. There's been a couple of Madrid derbies. I don't think the El Clasico has happened. There's no way I missed it. No way. Surely not. No way. Yeah, Mikel Arteta's underrated, but he doesn't go into these levels of players. Nah, he doesn't. I know Arsenal fans love him right now, but nah, he ain't touching any poles today. No chance. Prime it. Oh, good question. Oh, good question. Very good. Let's run that poll. So prime that's which team? This is gonna be team's prime is best. I think I know who's gonna win this. I'm almost certain. I know. It's gonna be Brazil. Somebody asked this question, and I'm gonna run it, but yeah, Brazil are gonna take over this one. Oh, there's no way. When you put together all of the best players from a nation, prime Italy would be modern era. We're doing modern era. Sorry. So that would be maybe 2006, that kind of time. Spain would be 2010. Sorry, 2008 to 2012. Yeah, Italy would be 2006 kind of time. Brazil are gonna walk this, man. Brazil, when you put everybody's best players on the table, Brazil walk it at an international level. They walk it. Yeah, Germany won it 4 times, but I'm trying to get to a specific period. Actually, you're saying Spain. Really? I think Brazil, for me, Brazil are walking this, man. Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, bruv, they're walking it. Cafu, Dani Alves, yeah, I know they have 2 sets of fullbacks. That's how good they are. They have one set for one era and the next one for the next. Marcelo and Dani Alves, and then you've got Cafu and Roberto Carlos. R9, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho. They walk it. I think you got to take them out. Yeah, if anything, I got to take them out. And then it gets more interesting, actually. Let me do that. Let's redo this. They've got 66% of the votes. We're nearly at 200 votes. They're walking it. Adriano, Kaká. Yeah. Let's take Brazil out of this because it's too easy, guys. Let's take Brazil walking that, man. I'm going to add Germany in. Yeah. I only needed to which team's prime win? I'm going to go Germany. I'm going to go France. Let's add some years on this as well. Yeah, let's make this very specific. So we're going modern era. We're going modern era, and we're going Germany. So give me the Let's say give me the years. Give me the years. Spain. We already know it's 08. 08 with around 12. France. Do you want to go France 2018? Germany. I'm going modern era, so not 70s, because there's a lot of people here that won't know 70s. So you got to go kind of 14 Germany. I'm going modern era because there's going to be young guys in the chat that don't. Me as well. I don't know nothing about the 70s. France 98. I feel like France 98 to 2000 is the peak. That's Henry, Trezeguet, Zidane. I feel like that is a better peak to put up than maybe the new France. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think for peak we've got to go to that France, and we're gonna. Yeah. We got to. Yeah, you're spitting. We got to go with that. Yeah, we got to go with that, man. And who was the other team? Italy, sorry. And in Italy, you can go maybe 06. Yeah, Vieira. Yeah, Henry, Anelka, Pires, Zidane, Makalele, bruv. You've got. I know Mbappe is doing his thing, but nah, man. Yeah, you have to. And then for Italy, it's easy. You go 06 with that mad defense. Spain, and then Germany 14. And then you got Italy to 10. Is it 06 to 10? Was it? What else did they do? I'm trying to think. I know they won the World Cup. I'm trying to think. Euros. Yeah, let's just leave it at 06. All right, cool. Bang! Polls up. I'm very interested. This is going to be interesting. I think Germany are going to finish bottom, but maybe I'm taking the piss. Maybe I'm being disrespectful. But I think Germany are losing that. Euros 2012. Yeah, but the stint's too long. I feel like that's two different teams because who did they win the 2012 Euros? That's too wide of a gap. That Spain team really actually did stick together from 08 to 12, whereas that Italy team would have been pretty different by that point. Spain won 112. So yeah, Italy I'm capping off at I'm just going with 06. I'm just going with 06 because I know that Italy team got broke up. 2016 was France. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 2016 was France. 2012 was Spain. 2010 was Spain. 2008 was Spain. So that was 3 in a row. So I'm just locking off that whole period for Spain. And then yeah, we kind of decided we're going to go with the France team, not the recent France team that have made back-to-back World Cup finals and a Euros final as well, I believe. Losing to Portugal. I'm going with the France that 98 and the early 2000s because I think that France is clear. Italy 06 just because that defense was stupid. And Spain. Spain's domination was long, so Spain got to get a shout, man. Yeah, Spain. I think they came out of the group stage in the second World Cup where they were trying to go back to back. I think that was the end of the reign. There's a lot of defending World Cup champions that just leave the group stage, to be fair. Recently, anyway. This is going to be interesting. Now that there's no Brazil, it's going to be interesting. 96 England, but they didn't win. They didn't win. As much as they had the lineup, you got to win. All these teams here have won. That's the difference. Yeah. I'm not dragging England into any of these convos because England didn't win anything. For me, you got to win. If you don't win, it doesn't matter. Because from an individual aspect, England literally can try and chat to these teams 100%. Right? When you put England's best players in that era, 1 to 11, I don't really like the goalkeeping situation. I'm trying to think who was the goalkeeper. That was where the golden generation didn't really work out. The goalkeeping situation was peak. But they can chat, but they didn't win anything, so they can't chat. And they didn't ever put together a system that actually worked. So it's just a bunch of individuals. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah. Portugal beat France in the final, right? In 2016. Yeah. Yeah. Is that right? I think it was France that they beat in the final, wasn't it? David James and Paul Robinson. Bruv. Nah, man. Joe Hart. Yeah. There's no way. Voted Spain, but they dominated only in Euro 12. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not going to remember specifically how they won each one. I'm trying to think. But yeah, I mean, when you win it, right? So, sorry, let me go back. Appreciate the super chat. Second half's kicked off. Let me get the timer going as well. Current France team, 1 Euros final, 2 World Cup finals, 1 W. Yeah, no, it's impressive. It is very impressive. It is very impressive. It is very impressive. Let me get this timer. I think if they'd won 2 out of 3, that would have given them the next leg up. Let's see. Because I don't know, football's become really systematic now. If we're talking about ballers, yeah, 10s and flicks and tricks, football's regressed in that way. But that's because now people are looking for physicality, they're looking for system, they're looking for following instructions, following orders. There's not so many of the freedom fighters that we used to have. If you're looking at pure footballing tech, it feels like we've kind of lost it. It's kind of been kicked out of a lot of players, and there's not really much left of it. Individual ability and quality and skill and imagination, that is the kind of era, early 2000s, late 90s, that you're kind of looking at. So it's as much as I'm trying not to be a nostalgia merchant, it's difficult to kind of let those years be overridden by these years, when these years are more about systems and what managers have set up and protecting deficiencies. And, you know, whereas before it was more, the best ballers, do you know what I mean? And it wasn't so routine and so rehearsed. It was more off the cuff. So I do prefer football that way. If I'm going down that direction. So systematic now. So systematic. Like, bruv, you play somebody 10 yards to the left, suddenly they can't even kick a football straight. It's nuts. People are mad limited at the moment. It's crazy. Raquelme. Yeah, Raquelme, man. These ballers are crazy. Yeah, we're going to do a best African players of all time. Definitely. That's a shout. I'll do that on the next one. I'll let everybody in the chat kind of... Obviously, Samuel Eto'o is going straight in. Let's be real. I'm going to let everybody in the chat kind of throw in names in a minute of who needs to be in that poll. I can only do 4 names max. Difficult to narrow it down, man. Very difficult. Salah. Liverpool fans are going to throw up Salah. Got to have Salah in there. Drogba people are going to want in there. Bruv, narrowing it down to 4 is ridiculously difficult. For me, Eto'o has to be in that conversation. JJ Okocha, Yaya Toure. I don't even know how I'm even going to get this down to 4. George Weah, bruh. For the old school, Weah's got to be in there, really, doesn't he? I don't know. It's tough. Vinicius is trying to get the crowd up. 48 minutes gone. Desperately trying to get the crowd up. Let's see if Real Madrid can get themselves back into the game. Can they get themselves back into the game? 49 minutes gone. Also, I'm going to let you guys, if you are F1 and you're looking for me on F1 content, I'm going to put the link in the chat to where I'll be, because a lot of people are asking, and obviously it depends what stream you're in, whether you're going to know or not. But this is where I'm going to be for F1 content. So I'll pin it to the top of the chat. And we've got previews dropping. Watchalong is on Sunday. So if you are wondering where I'm at on Sunday for Liverpool Man United, you're going to see me on that channel doing Bahrain Grand Prix on Sunday. So I'm really buzzing for that. Can't wait. So yeah, if you've been watching the Twitch streams last season, I completed Drive to Survive in my own time. And if you're wondering where I'm going to be for F1, then yeah, that's where it's going to be. So subscribe to that channel and you will see me there. Not every video, because obviously, but it's in the studio. So, but you're going to see me in a lot of them. I'm one of the main hosts. If you say Mahrez, get help. Nah, Mahrez can't be top 4, man. Mahrez can't be top 4. Mahrez is a great player, but we're talking top 4. Nah, I don't think that's right. Don't think that's right. I don't really want to come off like I'm not. I respect Mahrez a lot, fam. Mahrez is a baller, but top 4, I think that's overcooking it, man. Top 10 definitely can be in the top 10, but top 4 is nuts. I feel like that's too much. Yeah, Sadio Mane, people will want. Yeah, definitely top 10. I'm happy for him to be top 10, but top 4 is crazy. I think it's too much. Here's Camavinga, Modric, Carvajal, intercepted. All right, let's see what this poll says. Which team's prime win modern era? Germany 14 got 14%. France 98 to the early 2000s got 32. Spain won. Spain won with 51%. And Italy only got 3%. That Spain team, yeah, they were nuts, to be fair. I do remember them in one competition riding their luck a bit in terms of leaving it late in games. I can't remember what competition it was, whether it was Euros or World Cup. But to be fair, I'm sure everybody's rid their luck at some point, so... Yeah, Mahrez was absolutely crucial for Leicester. I wouldn't say Mahrez has been absolutely ridiculously crucial for Man City, which is where Salah will win that debate in terms of being crucial. Salah's been massive for Liverpool, like huge. Whereas Mahrez is not. So it's how, I mean, where do you put that? I mean, if you're talking about footballer, obviously, Mahrez's first touch is clear, man. Mahrez's first touch is stupidly good. Salah's got a good strike on him. They both got good shots on him. It's tough, man. But Salah's record is there, man. He's broken a lot of records, man. Yeah. You could say, yeah, I would agree that Mahrez is maybe more of a technical player for sure, but Salah's the one that's put up the numbers, and he's the one that's been there and done it and dependable and Champions League and big moments. And it's like Salah, do you know what? It's the funny thing with Salah is Salah actually was more technical than I think people remember. When he was at Basel, when he was first breaking through, he was a really techie player. Because I remember when he was coming up against Chelsea in the Champions League in the group stages, and he was cooking us, man. He was cooking us, and he was a lot more flary. But I think he just became an efficiency guy. I think he just did his job. Like, system's there, and he just done his job. I think if he had gone to a different manager and been coached differently and been asked to be maybe more of a playmaker, we've seen Salah can pass if he's asked to do it. He has shown ability where, like, yo, okay, there's a nice pass from Salah. So I think Salah, his career's kind of gone the way that the coach has decided. I don't think it's just down to him not having the capacity. Obviously, he's ridiculously quick as well. So once somebody starts using their pace, then immediately they'll stop relying on their tech as much as well. Salah at Roma was peak. Yeah, man. Salah's a great player. It's just that he's so quick that he doesn't really need to use it as much as a Mahrez, because Mahrez is not really he's not blistering quick. Mahrez is like average speed. So Mahrez has to use his technical ability a lot more. Whereas Salah, if he wants to, can just kick it past someone and run. And then when someone sees Salah kick the ball past someone and run because he's just that quick, he's taking advantage of his speed, then he's gonna get minus points for tech. But that's just him taking advantage of his speed. I don't think you can put Mahrez above Salah career-wise at all. In terms of like importance, you can't do it. You can't do it, man. Guys achieve too much. Like individually, he's done way too much. Can't knock it really. Here's Real Madrid on the ball. Vinicius. Real Madrid need a goal, man. They're 1-0 down. It's the first leg. So there will be a second leg, obviously, at the Camp Nou or the Spotify Stadium. I'm not sure what it's called. Spotify Camp Nou. Spotify Nou Camp. Is it the Camp Nou or is it Nou Camp or is it both? Which one do you Barcelona fans prefer? Do you prefer Camp Nou or Nou Camp? I don't think anybody's ever asked these guys, what do they want? What do they prefer? Yes, at times it was a carry. I'm going to throw him in there for the sake of it. Let's see. I always hear both. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I hear both as well. I just hear Camp Nou, Nou Camp. I don't really know which one is correct or what is the preference, what they call it. I don't know. I hear both. Spotify Arena. Oh, yeah. I'm not... Who's trolling? I don't know. Probably about the Salah thing. Oh, he slipped, bro. There's a couple players that have slipped a few times. Camavinga. I think last time, somebody else slipped as well. Be a great result if Barcelona can get out of here with a 1-0 win. Here's Benzema. It's a great play. Oh, big save from ter Stegen. Here's Benzema. Benzema's such a good footballer, man. Here's Camavinga. Benzema. Why is Benzema so damn good? Such a damn good player. Honestly. If you're talking about possession-based team or ball-dominant team and you're thinking of a striker that you'd love to have in that, bro, Benzema is as good as they get for any ball-dominant team for a striker. Guy is so good at linking up everything he needs to link up. Camp Nou is the official. Okay. Who's got the best ground in the Prem? If we're talking about right now, you probably would have to say Tottenham Stadium is the best stadium in the Premier League in terms of the quality of the stadium. If you're building a stadium, they are the stadium that you kind of look at the model and you actually like take it very seriously and try and replicate. Their stadium's quality. Like, I'm not even here to run banter. It's not about their shit, but their stadium is actually nuts. Like, I went there to film with Expressions, and I was outside it, and you can't actually even try and knock it. Like, when you're outside the stadium, you know it's a solid stadium. It's not even one of these boring modern day domes where it just looks like everybody else's. You're close to the pitch. The away fans, if you've been there on an away day, you will love it because you're literally right in the corner on the lower tier near the pitch, so it's beautiful. You get a great view no matter where you're sitting. There's no shit views. Stamford Bridge in Matthew Harding, like if you're sitting too far back, you're not even going to see because the roof is, do you know what I mean? Like you're not getting a bad view at the Tottenham Stadium. And obviously, if you're talking about modern day facilities, bruv, they got it all. Do you know what I mean? They've literally got it all. So yeah, in the Premier League right now, it's actually them. It's actually them. No word of a lie. And I love the way they've got that. Which is what I want us to get when we get a new stadium. I love a big main stand. Like they've got like one big main stand where it's just there's no breaks in the stand. It's just one big stand. God knows what it's called. Who gives a shit? But yeah, you want a grandstand, one end which is just pack out, and it's just you can clearly see that's where the ultras would go. And yeah, you can just create loads of great artwork before games and stuff. Yeah, man, no, trust their stadium's sick. Shit club, they don't deserve it. Worst stadium is West Ham's up there for the worst. West Ham's up there for the worst. I can't lie. I hate that running track. I hate how far away you are from the pitch. It's just not a vibe. It's not a vibe, man. I'd actually rather not move stadium than be at one of those Olympic grounds. To be completely honest, it's not a vibe at all. I would hate it if we had a stadium like that. Really don't like it. Even though capacity is great, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Palace's stadium is poor. They got a Sainsbury's attached to their thing. I used to live near this. I'm pretty sure there's a Sainsbury's literally attached to that stadium. So it's a long day. Craven Cottage is meaty. Craven Cottage is more like a blast from the past. I've never been, but people tell me it's very old fashioned. It feels very blast from the past. People appreciate the stadium. Apparently, people enjoy it because you're very close to the pitch. It's very close quarters. It's nothing to be like raving about in terms of modern day stadium or anything like that. No, it's definitely more of a blast from the past kind of thing. With all the cottages and yes, it's cottage, Craven Cottage for a reason. Yeah, it can't be Old Trafford, that's for sure. Emirates is fine. Emirates is like it's calm. It's calm. Emirates is good. It's just, I think when it was first made, it was obviously like, yo, wow. I think now that everybody got used to it, it's kind of just like, all right, you did your thing. You did your thing. It did need a little bit of a repaint on the outside. Pretty sure the paint was fading off or whatever it was on the outside, a little bit falling apart. The new Goodison Park will be interesting to see because they're literally meant to be building one, aren't they? I think you guys got new artwork. Yeah. So yeah, no, Tottenham. I'd say Tottenham have got the best stadium, man. And then the worst, I'm probably leaving out teams, but if your stadium doesn't look nice, at least be close to the pitch and at least have atmosphere and heritage and yeah. So West Ham for me, that's where I have to draw the line because it don't look nice in terms of it's weird. Like from the outside, it doesn't look bad, but you can tell it's not a football stadium if you get what I mean. Like it does look like an Olympic stadium, which is what it is. It's very circular, very Olympics vibes, which is exactly what it is. Running track. And inside is just I don't like. It's just too far from the pitch. It doesn't feel like a football stadium, and I feel like that's key. That's why Tottenham's wins because it actually does feel like a football stadium. And there's a big difference between your Olympic stadiums and your football stadiums. You can feel it. So yeah, it's not it, man. It's not it. I think they got to hold that. Got to hold that. Rafinha is so mid. People are saying. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was annoyed with Rafinha's performance against Man United, and I haven't really seen anything from him today either. Get Potter Benzema so he can play him as a wing back. That's very harsh. Potter's not even playing wing backs at the moment, to be fair. Let's see. Yeah, man, Rafinha's not really doing it. All right, let's run that poll on the best African footballer. Sorry. Okay. Barcelona just on the ball at the moment. All right, so we got to... I think we got to have Salah for what he's achieved. Default. Got to have Weah for what he's done. Default. We've got to have... Who did I... Eto'o. Eto's absolutely got to be in there. And then it's between like Yaya Toure, Drogba. It's tough. Let's see what you guys think. Yaya Toure? Yeah, let's throw Yaya. It seems like Yaya Toure is the one that people... Mane. There's some tough people that are not getting in, man. Has to be Drogba. Has to be Mane, Drogba. I think because Salah's in there, I'm not going to throw Mane in there because Salah's in there. And I know that's not fair, but that's life. You know what I mean? We're both speaking about what they did for Liverpool. And we know Salah's been slightly more the poster boy to Mane, even though Mane was brilliant for Liverpool. So I'm only going to go with one guy from that team. So then we're going now to Yaya Toure and Drogba. Do retired players only. Okay, let's do two separate ones. We could do, yeah, we'll do currents and we'll do, yeah. No, because I do want to find out. No, I do want to know I do want to know the best. I do want to know the best. Toure or Drogba? Toure or Drogba? I'm going to go Toure. I just want to see, because obviously it's a Chelsea channel, so it will stop there from being any bias, I guess, if we do that. Nah, it can't be Mikel. I think Mikel is quality, but it can't be Mikel. 66 minutes gone. On comes Rodrigo, I think. I think that's him coming on. Let's see what you guys say in the vote. Yeah, get the votes in. I just left Drogba out of it for the fact that we're gonna sway them votes. If there's loads of Chelsea fans, we're just gonna sway that. We're just gonna take over. Voted Spain. I don't know. Okay. 66 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Come on. Maybe I'll do a second one after with like Mane, Drogba, and a couple of others. Yeah, I'll do another one and I'll do like Mane, Drogba, Mahrez, and one more. So then at least then we get all these names in. And then whoever wins both polls, I'll go head to head. I think whoever wins this poll is going to win overall. JJ Okocha's not in there. All right, so that makes up the 4. Yeah. Shit. Did I put Eto'o twice? What? Bro, how the fuck did that happen? Oh, shit, man. All right, cool. Let me do it again. Man's a dummy, fam. How did man put Eto'o in there twice? That's so stupid. All right, cool. Even clock. Eto'o. Salah. Weah. And then Toure. And then what I'm going to do after is I'm going to do a second one. So there's definitely 4 names that we already got locked in for the second one. So we're going to go for the second one. We're going to go Mahrez. We're going to go Mane. We're going to go Drogba. And we're going to go JJ Okocha. I think. Just JJ Okocha is a baller, so I'm just going to throw him in there. Yeah. King Kanu. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the O. I forgot the second O. Apologies. I forgot the hyphen and the next O. Here's Real Madrid, 69 minutes gone. Foul. Barcelona just being smart with it. I did read your super chat out in the end. I did. I've gone back and I did definitely read that out already. Ooh. What's going on? It seems like that poll is getting interesting. I think Eto's going to win this, isn't he? I think Eto's going to win this. Eto's on 46%. Yeah, he's clearing it. He's cleaning up. Cleaning up. Here's a free kick for Barca. Ball in. Headed wide. Man said Odin Wingy. I'll do another poll after for Mane. I put Mane in the other poll. Because I'm not going to put Mane and Salah in the same poll. So I'm trying to split it up a bit. And then I got one Ivory Coast brother in the Toure / the Drogba. So I'm just trying to split things up. Chelsea versus Dortmund next Tuesday. Oh, I'm having so much fun watching yesterday's Watchalong. Tottenham lost. Today's, which is just a nice calm thing. And then you got tomorrow, Leipzig versus Dortmund. And then stress on Saturday, stress on Tuesday, stress. Long day. And can't just enjoy the footy. Surely there's going to be another goal in this game, man. I just want another goal, to be honest. Because the first goal, the only goal of this game has been such a scrappy goal. It wasn't even a nice goal. It was a mess. So I feel like we need another goal just to say that we saw something, man. Say that we saw something. Odin Wingy and Ziyech have two of the best failed transfers ever. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we could do that. Best failed transfer. I'm gonna run that as well. All right, Eto's won this 52%. I'm ending that. Landslide win 52. Man, he cleaned up. Let's get this second one out the way, and then I'm gonna go with that. So Mane, Mahrez, Drogba. JJ. All right. 71 minutes gone. 72. Oh, that's brilliant. Bro, De Jong is such a good ball carrier. Bro, if he paired up next to Casemiro, do you know how much of a long day it would be? Bro, look at De Jong. Bro. He's such a good ball carrier, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, Barcelona, for not letting that happen. Such a good ball carrier. Crazy. Oh, no, Fatty. What happened to Fatty? Is that... No. Oh, no. Fatty. Oh, Fatty, man. Oh, my days. I just saw it. Kessie could have had his second. Well, Kessie's first, really, because oh, my fucking God. Fatty, bro. Now I see why this brother don't start. It's always causing problems, fam. Fatty, man. What are you doing? Oh, my days. Bro, Kessie's pissed. Yo, I can't believe Fatty's doing this. I can't believe Fatty's doing this, man. Oh, I can't believe he's blocked that. He's literally blocked it. This guy is playing against him. Oh my days, man. It's actually stupid. Such a stupid thing to happen. Ah, well, it is what it is, man. Unlucky. Unlucky. Okay. Tottenham versus AC Milan on Wednesday. Bayern Munich versus PSG Wednesday as well. I will be there no matter what for that Mbappe redemption arc. Let's see if he can get it done. Didn't start in the first leg. Second leg, I'm pretty sure he'll start. If he should, I think he's fine fitness-wise. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that. Covering all the Champions League games this season. Double headers. Obviously, I'd be favouring whatever is the bigger clash, but I'll have them both going, depending on what's more entertaining. Oh, unlucky. Real Madrid just trying to find a way through. 15 minutes to go. Modric out to the left. Cleared. Who's won this? I think Drogba's cleaned it, isn't it? Yeah, Drogba's cleaned up. 54% win. Easy. He's cleaned it out. I knew he would. Okay, let's do the last one. It's the last one we're going to do. And this one is best failed transfer. And I've got 3 in mind. The Hayo fax machine to Ala Lid. Then I've got Ziyech to PSG. Waiting room. And then I've got Odin Wingy car. Odin Wingy. Who else? We need one more. Need one more. Driving. No. Oh, it could be like a. It could be a Mikel, because he was holding up the shirt. People are saying Fekir. I don't even remember what happened with Fekir. Griezmann went to Barcelona in the end, so I'm not going to have him. Fekir failed his medical. Oh, did he? He did. Yeah, he did, didn't he? It's tough. No, Alexis. No, it needs to be something mad. Like failing your medical. That's definitely up there. Mikel was holding up the shirt for Man United. I don't even know what happened there. Okay, let's just throw Fekir. Okay, yeah, let's do Fekir because clearly that's a madness. Let's do Fekir. All right, run it. Get it in the chat. We got that's gonna be a fun one because the Hayo fax machine thing was crazy. Ziyech, yeah. Let's see what you guys got to say. Lewandowski to Fulham. I don't even remember that. I remember when he was linked to Blackburn. I can't remember what happened with Fulham. Let me know. Explain that one to me. I can't remember that one. Lots of chaos in the box for Real Madrid. They tried to get the equalizer. Still can't find a way through. Goalkeeper's going to clear his lines. Just over 10 minutes. We're talking about 12 minutes to go until full time. Big up everybody in the building. It's been a great watch along, man. Quality watch along. Lots to discuss. I did put Mahrez in the second poll. Mohammed's text me saying Mahrez has 5 Prems, African Player of the Year, and won it with Algeria in 2019. He definitely accomplished a lot. Didn't even win the second poll. Because second poll was easier than the first. Because if I put him in the first poll, he would not have won because Eto's cleaning up. So I put him in the second poll and he still didn't win. Maybe if I take Drogba out, I don't know. Maybe that's the last one I could try for Mahrez, but yeah. Yeah, he was in the second poll. Yeah, he didn't win him. Yeah, it's true. If we're not just going off collective achievements because he didn't really win them himself at City. And I keep talking about how integral was he to each City title. Is very important to kind of go into that and see, because I know Drogba was absolutely crucial to Chelsea, and we're talking FA Cup wins, any cup win really, Champions League, Golden Boot, title win, 07. Bare goals were scored. Like, I know he had seasons where he didn't score lots of goals, but he was one of the best in the business at what he did. One of the best target mans you're ever going to see in the modern era for the Premier League. So he's a big game player as well. So I know, Mahrez won Leicester the title. Listen, I ran the poll. Man. You guys had to get the votes in. Don't blame me. Now, Modric to Arsenal ain't really going up there because Arsenal didn't pay up. These are like the deal is done, or did someone thought the deal was done? Like, no one thought Madrid to Arsenal was done, because at no point did Arsenal ever agree a fee. So these are like next level transfers, where it's like things are agreed, things are at final stages, and still failed. De Gea fax machine is winning. Ziyech to PSG's in third. Odin Wingy driving is in second with 28%. And Fekir failed medicals at the bottom with 14%. Mad. I'm sure he's not the only player to fail a medical, to be fair. But I guess the profile of it is a lot. I mean, he's very injury prone, man. His whole career has just been one big injury. Like, it's crazy. So injury prone. Yeah, Danjuma to Everton. Yeah, I actually saw a few of those shouts. That's, out of all of the recent ones, that's right up there. Yeah, it's right up there. That kind of goes into the kind of John Obi McKelty United category, where it's like players just changed his mind last minute and decided to go elsewhere. Willian to Tottenham as well. Then he changed his mind. There's loads of those ones. I put that in a separate category. Player changing their minds. It's happened a lot of times. I think it's extra funny when like fax machines break or documents don't get sent. They're like rare, because no one really messes up transfers very often. It doesn't happen every season. Whereas players always change their mind, to be honest, if other offers come in, even if they've agreed. Valverde, Real Madrid struggling to find a way through, man. Struggling to find a way through. I don't really know if it's ever going to get. I don't know if it's going to get done. Nah, you can't rub out Mahrez's contribution to the Leicester title. That's wild. No. He was incredible that year. Him, Jamie Vardy, N'Golo Kante were the top three performers for me. Clear. Like, Albrighton done a job. Drinkwater done a job. Who was that striker they had alongside Vardy when he came in? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Wes Morgan, Robert Huth. These guys all done jobs. Schmeichel, cool. But I'm talking about the top three hitters. And I'm talking about Jamie Vardy, Riyad Mahrez, and N'Golo Kante. This brother. Okazaki done a job, brother. Okazaki, yes. And also this brother as well. Yes, I think he's I think he's Argentine. Bruv, they done jobs. Nah, did he not do a job? Iola, I swear he did a job for them, no? Maybe I'm bugging. Okazaki definitely did a job. I know that for a fact. That brother worked his ass off. But yeah, nah, man. The top three for that is Kante, Jamie Vardy, and Mahrez. They're all three of them are clear. Yeah, Danny Simpson, Christian Fuchs. Yeah, bro. They all done jobs, man. Centre backs, they all did jobs. But we're talking top three. The guys that can never be disputed, never can be discussed, never can be distinguished. N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez, Jamie Vardy. Those three are submitted. Crystal clear. Do not get it twisted. Those three, can't chat to them. And then if you want to go Schmeichel, Robert Huth, Drinkwater, and Wes Morgan as like your next category, secondary category. Maybe all Brighton. Yeah, it gets murky after that. Any starter who's played most games, you got to give them their fair dues. That's a secondary category. But they're not stepping into the top category. Yeah, top category is clear. Clear, man. 84 minutes. Bro, this might end 1-0, you know. Hope the second leg's a bit better for goals. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Oh, Barcelona might... Listen, they might be cooking something. Hold on. You got something for me? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, nah, Fatty. Do you know what? Yeah, I actually want Fatty to score. Genuinely, I'm actually starting to feel sorry for the kid. Nothing seems to be going right for him at the moment. I want Fatty to score. I want Fatty to come out here and show us why everybody was gassing him and why he got that number 10 shirt. I actually want Fatty to deliver. I'm not even playing around anymore. I want Fatty to have a moment, a big moment in one of these legs. I don't give a damn if it's this one or in the next game. I want him to have a moment. I don't want to see it with my own eyes because I feel like I've missed out on this Fatty hype. And I'm not happy about it. I feel like I'm missing out. Nah, man, tell him to bring that shit back. I don't care. Tell him to run it back. Run back the hype. Yeah, it seems like the injury's ruined him, but man, I'm just hoping that he comes back, man. Because I want to see what it was all about. He might need a new environment. Maybe, you know. Maybe he needs to take a step down. Maybe like a Real Sociedad or something. One of them teams. Knockout. Yeah, Knockout did a job, man. Knockout. Was he part of that? Or was he the year before? Remember Cambiasso. Remember Cambiasso played for Leicester. Remember that? He played for Leicester the year before they won the league. He helped keep them up. And then he left because he didn't want to be in another relegation scrap. And then the year he left, they got Kante and then they won the league. Cambiasso was at Leicester the year before they won the title. Brother. Crazy. That is such a random thing. Yeah, he was there with Nigel Pearson. He wasn't there for the Ranieri. Crazy, man. Can you imagine leaving Leicester just before they won the league and created history? Hey, that's got to be one of them. I don't know what he thinks about that. Big up for the installment. I don't know what he thinks about that. Big up. He's always doing that with the installments. Big him up every time. Brother, imagine leaving. Imagine leaving before that happened. Nah, man. I'd be fuming. Can't predict. That's probably still for me the craziest thing I've ever seen in Premier League history is them winning the league. For me anyway. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I remember their draw. I think they got a point at Old Trafford. Wes Morgan got the equaliser. That was the day where I clocked. I was like, yeah, they actually might do it. I remember they lost at the Emirates 2-1. I think Danny Welbeck got the winner. People thought it might slip away. They got a draw at Old Trafford. And I was like, yeah, this lot are not pissing around. They're serious. They're serious. Because they went on a mad run and everyone was just kind of just enjoying it. And then it clicked in people's heads. They were like, hold on a second. What the hell do these men think they're doing? And they just kept, they just didn't stop. Shut up, Iceman. Yeah, he won the treble, man. He cool. But still, Premier League, could have had a Premier League medal with Leicester. Like, whoever's got a Premier League medal with Leicester, do you know how mad of a story that is to tell when it's all said and done? Nah, man. You've got a Premier League medal and Steven Gerrard doesn't. I'm sorry, that is nuts. Mark Albrighton has a Premier League medal and Steven Gerrard doesn't. Do you know how stupid that is? That is nuts. Let me think of someone else. Because he actually played an important role. Bruv. Who can I pick out in this team to make this point even more emphasis on this point? I need somebody that was involved but wasn't starting. Who is their backup midfielder? Nah, not Drinkwater. Bruv, Drinkwater is, yeah, do you know what? Drinkwater is still a madness. Damari Gray. Brother, I'm not, bruv. Leicester had a couple players, but let's be real. Leicester had Danny Simpson at right back. Yes, Danny Simpson. That's the guy that I'm going to pull up. Danny Simpson has a Premier League medal and Steven Gerrard doesn't. Does that not blow your mind? Like, Iceman, stop playing games, bro. Robert Huth was not that guy, bro, to be winning a Prem in a starting defense. He was back up at Chelsea. Wes Morgan. Brother, where did you ever see Wes Morgan? Outside of that team, brother. Wes Morgan was in relegation scraps only. And it's clear because they only picked up a couple of these players. More players were picked up from the Southampton team from Poch than were picked up from that Leicester team. So that tells you where these players were in terms of like where they were rated. Bruh. That was close from, I think it was Rodrigo. Yeah. Drinkwater. Failed Man United Academy product. Christian Fuchs. Kante came from League 2 in France. I think Mahrez as well. One of them maybe came from the 3rd division. Vardy was non-league striker. Bruv, I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. That team, you look back on it and say, oh, yeah, there's a couple players in it. But when you read these names out before they won the Prem, no one was gassing up N'Golo Kante when he signed for Leicester. Nobody was gassing up Mahrez when he signed for Leicester. Nobody was gassing up Jamie Vardy before he went on that run. So it's easy to look back now in hindsight and be like, yeah, these players, they were so good. And no, you can't do that because everybody had Leicester to be in a relegation scrap. They were 5,000 to 1. Nobody knew about these players. Nobody knew. So it was like nobody, bruv. Nathan Dyer, bruh. Iceman's a hater, bruv. Jesus. Brother. Stop hating, bro. Yeah, man. Trust me. You knew about Vardy, my ass. Lies. You're such a liar, fam. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that team was nuts, bro. Let's not even try and pretend like that was expected. Or even like, nah, I won't even have it. I refuse to hear it. That team was not even a top 10 team. Let's keep it a buck. That was a bottom half of the Premier League team. Trying to survive. In a good campaign, 13th, 14th max. Oh, Benzema. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. They were relegation. Shut up, Iceman. You waffle, man. This brother, they were relegation favourites at the start of the season. Andy King was their number 10, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Man's trying to rewrite history. $93 minutes. Anyway, sorry, I was just responding back. Big 6 content days and whatnot. Or Brighton, and inshallah, crosses will never be topped. Yeah, man. He was whipping them in. He was whipping them in. Yeah, they were talking about it today at an event I was at, man. If you saw my Instagram, I was at an event today on classic football shirts. Me, Cams, Dammy, Liaz, couple other people you might notice. We were at an event today with Peter Crouch, and yeah, it was basically Peter Crouch. That's Peter Crouch's kind of show event with collaboration with Classic Football Kits, and that was mentioned as one of the top moments in Premier League was Mahrez whipping it around Chelsea's defense and getting Jose Mourinho sacked. Yeah, that was one of the top moments that were brought up. That hit me, man. That hit me, man. Yeah. Iceman is just a hater. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you, bruv? Peter Crouch is, bruv, you're a hater, bruv. Jesus. But yeah, bruv, this guy hates on everybody that everybody likes. And everybody that everybody hates, man, likes them. Bruv, you're just trying to be different. I'm not going to lie. This guy's just trying to be different from him. He's just trying to be different. I've never, there's only one time I was actually tired for Big Six, and that was the day where I come off a flight from Nice, and I was actually dead because I've literally just been traveling the whole day. So yeah, but the rest of the day I'm not tired. If I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm just warming. I'm just warming up. You ain't never seen nobody stretch before a match. I don't like to just come in all guns blazing. You know, not every time, man. I like to stretch. I like to make sure that I'm not going to pull a hammy. You know, sometimes I just like to just assess my options before I play my pass. It's not every day you just got to come in storming down the place and start. Nah, man, just let it warm up. Let it cook, man. Let it simmer. Yeah, man, sometimes you just got to wait, man. Lateness is greatness. Yeah, man, you just got to wait. Man, I'm talking about FIFA. I've got Big Six next, but FIFA will come, man. FIFA will come. I know I've said that so many times in the last couple of weeks, but you can see why, man. I mean, listen, I'm doing F1. That channel is pinned in the comments. Watchalongs, Big Six. Manager could be sacked. Got to cover that. Got to focus on the bad form. It ain't easy, bro. It ain't really any slots. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in there somewhere. We're gonna get it in there. Just keep the notifications on, keep subscribed, and just know that at any moment that thing could just pop up and be like, "Yo, he's finally doing it! Yes, come on! At last!" That's what's gonna happen because it is gonna get done. You just have to just be patient. It's gonna happen, and when it happens, you're gonna be like, "Yes, finally, this guy is finally handling business." Because I do want to finish off that season badly. Because it's probably my final career mode season. I think I'm going to win the league, end on a high. I did my job. I bought a whole super team, but I did my job. So yeah, full time. All right, full time. Not a great game. Not a great game. Big Sixes in 5 minutes. Not a great game, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We had a great convo. So Bundies, man. Napoli versus Lazio is tomorrow. Yes, I will probably have it on a smaller screen. I'm going to focus on... Will I do a double header? Will I just do a double header? Where am I going to watch that game? More importantly, what channel is that on? And what time's kickoff as well? Give me the kickoff times. I do want to see KK. I miss KK. All right. Do you know what? I'll 7:45. And what time is the other one? Leipzig versus Dortmund. Hold on, let me check. All right, we might just make it a double header then. I do miss KK. As much as that ties 7:30. All right, yeah, let's just run it, man. Let's just run it. All right, we'll try and run a double. We'll run a double. I'm gonna more favor obviously Leipzig Dortmund on the main screen because I do want to because in Cuckoo, and I need to see what Dortmund are on because we got them next week. So this is kind of opposition analysis for the preview. But yeah, we'll do Napoli, Lazio as well. Because the league's done, but bro, it's KK. We gotta be there. We gotta be there for KK, and also just to see if what they're looking like for Champions League as well. Just may as well. Yeah, may as well. They're right alongside. If it was a half an hour gap for kickoffs, I'd probably leave it, but it's only 15, so we may as well run it. All right, guys, subscribe if you haven't. Smash up the likes, and I'll see you on Big Six in about 5 minutes. Make up your damn selves in a bit, people. Peace. Come on. Perfect.